Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike you can see, that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, made calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies. You already know what it is, man. It's Knicks basketball tonight. Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets, live from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. It's going to be a homecoming for Mikal Bridges. It's his first time facing the Nets in Brooklyn. So we'll see how he does tonight in this homecoming with the Brooklyn Nets. Knicks coming to season 28-16 on the year. Knicks just came off of a win at home against the Atlanta Hawks. Nets coming in on a 3-game losing streak. Nets are at 14-29 on the season, looking to snap that 3-game losing streak. So we're going to get started. Game has already started, man. I'm going to bring in my co-host tonight, man. Also from the Brooklyn Nets fans, big-time Brooklyn Nets fan, my man Leaf Diggy in the building will be in here, man, chopping it up with us tonight, man, with the Nets. And also my man D Horn will be in the building as well. And probably going to have some more guests tonight as well. So I want to thank everybody for tapping into this live stream on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, courtesy of the Man Cave podcast, as well as Leaf Diggy. Make sure you go and subscribe to my brother Leaf Diggy, part of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Great content creator, always doing all the Nets games. So make sure you catch up with him as well. Fellas, y'all ready to get started, man?
For sure.
I am. Yeah. I'm actually watching the game just now. I ain't even know the damn game was on TNT. We got a damn TNT game.
I know,
Great.
right, man.
Yes,
I'm like, the Nets got a TNT game, bro. We
For
supposed to be
sure.
tanking.
Everybody.
We can't even tank right, bro. Like, damn. Like we got a TNT game. But yeah, definitely shout out to Man Cave, man. Shout out to SR. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to all social media platforms. Of course, youtube.com/@Leaf47888. Oh, no, 28. My 4788, not 888. 4788. Yeah, so yeah, the game is live. Ain't really much of a game, but it's gonna be like 5 minutes of it, but I'm gonna tune in anyway. So the good old Tangerines is doing what they do best.
What is
Nothing. But I mean, it is what it is, man. I think it's just to put it out there, I think it's fairly known that the only tri-state team that I support is the Nets. That's because I live in Brooklyn, so that's by default. But the Tangerines having a good year, but they being coached by the Undertaker of the NBA, that is Tom Thibodeau. So
The Undertaker, you already know what it is, man. So, all right, we back to actions. Early up, Knicks up 8-2, man. Towns out to Brunson for his 3-point shot, which is good. Knicks up 8-2. Early first quarter, 9:48 left to go in the first quarter. Nets with the ball. D'Lo with the ball. Across the timeline, over to Claxton. Claxton over to Clowney. Back to Claxton for his 3-point shot, air ball, no good. And it'll be Knicks ball. So Knicks up 8-2 right now. Coming in this game, the Nets on a 3-game losing streak, and I believe they have a rash of injuries and stuff like that, man. So
We are not trying to snap this win streak at all.
he said he said they want to
That's
keep
not
it
what
on.
we trying to. We want to keep losing. That's what we want to do, bro. Like it's
They want the draft picks. They want I know they want to get up there to
we
get
want
Ace
Cam Johnson up
Bailey.
out of here, and we want Nick Claxton up out of here. No, that's what we want. Cam
Yo,
Johnson is out here hitting threes. He can help a team. It just ain't gonna be the Tangerines because we already dumped Mikal Bridges off to y'all, and that's why we in the position that we in. So
Man, hey, listen. I hope y'all have much success, man. I know y'all want to get Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a great gift for you guys if you get them in the draft and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or VJ Edgecombe, man. He's a great, like I said, another great wing player and stuff like that. You know, by the time the draft comes, you know, it might be different names and stuff like that. But for right now, it's Nets fans are salivating for Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper.
I want to know what's
I
up
would
with
say.
Ben Part-Time Simmons.
That we ain't talking about him. Come on, that's not even a conversation. But Ace Bailey, just last night, I think he went on for like 30 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
In the game against Penn State. Ace Bailey, has definitely been on my radar. I haven't changed my mind about wanting him. Dylan Harper is cool. I've wanted. Listen, it only took me 2 minutes in this past summer to realize that I wanted Ace Bailey on my team. I didn't need to see nothing else. That's all it took me was 2 minutes.
That's the
Just
consensus with Nets fans, right? That's the consensus is Ace Bailey. That's the consensus.
that's exactly what the consensus is. You could go on Nets. It's Nets on Nets Twitter, on Nets Facebook. Ace Bailey has become basically like the number one notable prospect on our list. AJ DeBonsa is something from next year. That's
Yeah.
because Nets fans really what we really want to do is go into next season with probably Cam Thomas being the oldest player on our roster.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to do. That's what we would like to do. Obviously, it's a whole bunch of contract dumps that we would like to come up off of, like we like to get rid of. Claxton is $100 million man.
Wow.
That's Scooby snacks in today's NBA, bro. That ain't nothing. Cam
Right.
Johnson is has the best league field goal efficiency in the league right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Johnson has been playing lights out, and
He's always been a good shooter, though, even in North Carolina and stuff. So he's always been.
absolutely. But I think Cam Johnson could help a team right now.
Mm-hmm.
OKC has been on the radar. Houston
Mm-hmm.
has been on the radar.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of other teams that we would like picks from. Obviously we looking for draft stock and we looking to go young. But on the other hand, you know that being in a Tribeca, man, we got a handful of cash.
Mm-hmm.
With $40 million of Ben Simmons, aka BS, coming off the books.
And y'all can thank the Knicks for giving y'all 5 draft picks, right? So y'all can thank the Knicks. So y'all can be
Yeah,
grateful
for
to the
sure.
Knicks. Just be grateful to the Knicks for giving.
I mean, we could be grateful to the Knicks, but I would like to be grateful to the Knicks' desperation to build a B, basically a trying to turn a B- team into an A+ team, which we know they all can't do. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I definitely will thank the Knicks, man. This is part of the Knicks greed. We knew they was gonna try to go for the gusto and try to build a win now roster, which they have built in terms of starting five. That starting five has played a bunch of minutes because they
Mm-hmm.
have the Undertaker as their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to go for it. Like that's the thing. And just like we going for draft picks, you got to you got to take a chance at
So
either what you're going for.
let me ask you something. If y'all miss out on Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper, what is the next one after that? You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna get one of them, but I'm just saying if you just is like, so what is the next one after that if you do?
It's this draft in particular is not. I don't think it's the end or be all, but this is a lot of talent in this draft. I'm looking at guys like Yegor DeMen,
Mm-hmm.
Derek Queen from Maryland. You mentioned VJ Edgecombe. You mentioned
Mm-hmm.
Fears.
There's another Cam, the Marquette point guard. I think Cam Johnson or something. I forgot his
Yeah,
name.
Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson is
Texas.
a good pick. So I don't think Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper is the end all be all of this draft because we
Mm-hmm.
got four. No, we have 4 first-round picks in this draft.
Right.
Noted that this draft in terms of the first round is it's gonna be basically a Brooklyn Nets party.
Okay.
Like so
It's always. I mean, it's
it's
gonna be. I mean, because it's at the Barclays Center, so yeah, it's gonna be a Brooklyn Nets party.
absolutely, and it's gonna be our night to
Are
see
you
what we
are you
could get.
going?
I'm trying to get tickets. I can't
I went
find
last.
nobody.
Me and my boy down here. Me and D went last year.
Yeah, we went
This
last
draft. We
year.
just went to this draft. It was only like what
Right.
$30 or we was
Yeah,
online.
yeah. I'm actually trying to go to the NFL draft because
Yeah,
that draft would be in Green Bay, and
mm-hmm.
my Green Bay Packers with
Lambo. Yeah,
yeah, now
Cincinnati.
Lambeau. So yeah, definitely. So I'm actually trying to go to that draft. So I don't know how many drafts I could go to, man. But
I mean the Brooklyn one. That's in your backyard, so you know what I'm saying. That's in
yeah.
your backyard. So
I'm gonna try to get down there. If I can find some damn parking, I might have to park 5 blocks from the damn thing, and then anyway, and then walk,
man,
because you already know how downtown Brooklyn is.
we just took the subway down that mug,
That's
man.
it, man. You don't drive.
All that.
Oh
Just
no,
Like
no, no,
that's
no. See nah. I'm right near. I'm like literally a 10-minute drive. So, like
yeah, you in
getting on the
Brooklyn already.
train. Yeah, getting like it's too many train incidents anyway. So getting on the train is looks like
Yeah,
that's like
I know.
a landslide for me because I ain't been on a train in so many years. I don't think I've been on a train since like 2016 or something like that. I don't remember last time I've been on the
There's a
MTA,
lot
but
going on. There's a lot going on in them subways in New York, man. A lot going
absolutely,
on.
absolutely. But in
I
terms
leave.
of what who that? Well, what's
And
going on?
that's Edith Chosen. My brother Edith Chosen.
What's
Y'all know what
going
I'm
on
here
here?
for. Y'all know what I'm here
yeah,
for.
right.
Y'all know
I
what I'm
mean,
here
you
for.
ain't really here for nothing, bro. Like, I mean, we all know how this gonna turn out. I mean, the only reason why y'all winning is because we letting y'all win. We losing on purpose anyway. So
Yeah, that's
But
what you
we
call
trying to
it.
make our picks. We trying to make our picks like low first round picks, so they could be like
See,
second round picks.
see how Leaf try to take the thunder from me. You see how that went?
I
I
know
Mhm.
mean,
what
You
you're
see
ain't
how he
ain't
saying.
did
no
that?
thunder to really take. I mean, like we all know what the tangerines are. Like it's a. I mean, y'all got
What
a
are
damn
we?
good. Y'all, it's a damn good starting five, but it's all gonna blow up because
Because
y'all
we got
have
the
the
Undertaker.
Undertaker
We
as
got the
y'all head
Undertaker. We
coach.
got the Undertaker as our coach.
Yo, that's
Okay.
crazy.
You have an
So tonight,
absolute bozo as
I'm
your
just
head
I'm just
coach.
checking with you, Leaf. So tonight means nothing to you. You don't care about this. You have no stock invested in this at all. You don't care about it.
He just want
Listen,
the
as
loss. He
long
wants
as
the
we
loss.
lose, I'm fine, bro. Like if we win
Okay.
He
this
wants.
game, it's gonna be a lot of pissed off people in my chat talking about, "Yo, Leaf, man,
Well,
we
we
ain't
need
got no
Cam
business."
Johnson to go off. We need Cam Johnson to go off tonight.
Oh, so y'all need Cam Johnson to go off? Okay,
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, if Cam Johnson go off for 30 and we lose, I'm cool, man. Like I don't know why Nick Claxton is putting his shoulder in Carl Anthony Towns' chest
He's
like he
tough.
been doing. Like he been
Yeah.
doing that. I like this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, hold on.
The the
You trying to show they could win now?
Listen,
He's trying. They're
look,
trying.
they are trying, but
Of course.
the main key going into next season is that Cam Thomas is one of our oldest players on our roster, and we could because this is a 2-3 year plan. It gives the Tangerines time to basically disappoint the city of New York, bro, for another 2-3 years, and then we can get right back
Oh
to winning
You
again.
wow.
already know. See, like I said, whatever make you sleep at night, bro. Because Knicks fans don't.
I'm
Knicks fans
telling
sleep
you.
well at night, bro. We sleep well at night, bro.
Sleep well at night, knowing that this is gonna blow up just like it
Nah,
did
we don't.
last
Like I
year.
said, that's what I said. Everybody worry about the Knicks. The Knicks fans don't worry about. We just worry about our team. We don't care about what other people think. You know what I'm saying? We don't lose sleep over nobody else's team.
Well, for sure, if
Nah. I mean,
they're the
I ain't
only team
losing.
that's keeping the city going, they might as well carry that
I
torch.
mean,
I mean, well,
The
you
Liberties is
see,
carrying the
if
city
that
right
was
now.
if that was true, then what is the Liberty then? Like because they seem to have the only championship in the city, bro. And by the way, it happened in Barclays too. That was a great night, by might I
That's what I'm
add.
saying. Because the Liberties are the number one resident of the Barclays Center. The Nets are the number two
Correct.
residents. You know what I'm saying in their own building. The Liberty have had the utmost respect in the Barclays Center. That's
I'm
their
cool with
building
that.
now.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't have no problem with that at all. I don't have
Because
no
they got
problem
a
with that at
chip.
all.
They got that chip.
I don't have no problem with that at all. Listen, just to give y'all the FYI, I called that game.
I
That
know.
was a hell
I
of a
was over
night,
there. I
man.
know.
That was a hell of a night
Everybody was
for
happy
that
that night.
Liberty team. I seen Teresa Witherspoon. I seen Rebecca Lobo. Just all the old Liberty players. Everybody was in attendance that night. That was just a great night for the city and great night for Barclays Center actually. So
Mhm.
that was probably the highlight of the building by far. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna argue with it. If you want to say the Liberty is the highlight of the Barclays Center. Hey, I'm cool with it. Long as it ain't the Tangerines, I'm cool.
Nets are back.
Oh,
They
for
just hit a
sure.
3, so now 17-15. Let's go.
For sure. Run it back, Liberty.
Sharp is in the game. Cam Johnson with the ball over to who's that? Number 13. I forgot his name.
Number 13, that's Tyrese Martin.
I need NYG and Shakes to step on here because I need somebody to disrespect. Leaf is chilling.
He said he needs somebody.
Yeah, no, that's what I came here for. Leaf is good. I came here to get loose.
I think I done said all the out of bounds stuff I needed to say about the Tangerines. Listen, it is what it is, man. It ain't even really much I could say anymore, man. Like, listen, I already knew y'all was gonna get off to a good start. Y'all beat up on all of these sub 500 teams. We the last of the Mohegans. So now y'all got to play some actual teams. Now we seen what y'all look like against OKC. We seen what y'all look like against Cleveland. We seen what y'all look like against Boston.
Yeah, Cleveland, Boston. That's early in the season, but OKC, yeah, that one was like,
that was a mess. That was an absolute
but like
mess.
I said, in the NBA today, just like I was telling D, man, it's just like the style of play nowadays is just like going to the rec league and looking at guys are just getting wide open shots and all. So there's no defense being played, only down in the paint. The perimeter, all you got to do is make shots. That's all you got to do. The shots are there, man. You just got to make them. If you can make them, you're going to win the game.
I mean, well, yeah, but Cave, I would agree with that. But if that's the case about the defense, then I would say OKC. And what do we say about OKC and the Houston Rockets in terms of their defense? Because
no. You know what? I give you that. They play good. They play good defense. But like I said, them defense is not like defense in the past, though. That's what I'm saying.
No, absolutely not.
These guys are a lot different now. The way they attack games and things like that. You can't post up no more. You can't take advantage of mismatches like that because the referee will blow the whistle real quick. It's like they want to stop all that. They don't want that ground and pound and all that type of stuff. They want some like just finesse type of basketball.
Just up and down basketball, like 5 seconds or less. And I think listen, it's not like we don't have teams to credit for it. I mean, back in the old days, we seen the 80s version of the Denver Nuggets. They was up and down the court in 5 seconds. We seen
the Phoenix Suns.
We seen Phoenix Suns with Steve Nash. We seen Run TMC. I mean, so these teams have been around for a minute. It's just now that they started winning because everybody's starting to play like them. And and nobody has what it takes to neutralize it. The power forward position is over. That's one thing. The power forward position is basically Giannis. It's basically Giannis. It's all right, yo. Can I get the ball off the glass? I don't got time to post up. Just, run, go get that layup, or pick and pop, or stretch.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Ain't nobody taking their time in the post anymore because you got to remember, like the post game was for the man-to-man era. It's not for the era of like zone defenses. Like zone defenses. It basically killed off the post game and it applied more pressure to the perimeter because you need more shooters when they playing zone. Could you imagine the Chicago Bulls in the 90s playing zone?
But they don't even hardly let you play zone either because then it's like a defensive 3 seconds. So that always come like negated and stuff like that. But I see now they let guys just like pack the paint and not, guarding nobody and clogging up the middle, which is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why they want that paint. They want to be able to penetrate in there, So, but yeah, you got the centers now. I still think centers now shooting 3-point shots now. So
I still think that can change because you have players that dive to the basket and can be stopped. Like Orlando Shaq could play in this era easy. Like ain't nobody gonna get in his way.
Wow.
Orlando Shaq could play in this lane easy because all he was doing is rim running with Penny.
Right, or
that's all he was doing.
He was camped out in the lane.
He was just filling the lane. This is the Shaq that's running up and down the court and filling the lane and getting the fast break one-hand dunks.
You're talking about the young Shaq, right?
That young Shaq that was just on the rebound, pick and roll. I don't need to throw it to you in the post because, like, hey, you could get down. You could get from point A to point B in a second anyway because, you pretty fast for your size. You like 298 pounds. Just a Subway sandwich off of 300, and you still moving up the court like a gazelle. Like so, a lot of the players, the bigs from back then that was rim running early in their career, they could play today. The thing is like you don't have those power players anymore. Like you don't have those attack with force type players anymore. You attack with force type player. Who is that? Giannis.
I mean, like every guard back then could post up. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, these guys don't post up. None of the guards, even the guards, could be now like 6'9" and playing against a 6'2" guy. They still won't post them up. You know, back in the day, that was a mismatch. That was automatic mismatch.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the guards that you see today is more. It's more the same style of a Mark Price, Mahmoud Abdul Roof, and Gilbert Arenas. That's more the guard play that you're seeing today. You're seeing more of Allen Iverson and Gilbert Arenas than you seeing Mark Jackson and like a Rod Strickland or so like somebody like that, or some like a Derek Harper. You
Man, those
seeing
guys,
more of
let me
that.
tell you something, all these guys, them guys have a field day in today's game. Rod Strickland, Mark Jackson with the assist and all that stuff, man.
Oh yeah.
The open lanes, and finding people, man. This would be so easy for them guys.
Yeah,
man.
if you telling them, if you putting them in today's game and you telling them there's no hand checking and this, that,
Of
the
course,
third,
you already
they
know.
like, oh word. They can't nobody put
Mm-hmm.
their hands on me. Oh, bet I could do what I'm doing in the park. I don't need to post up.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing is
So
just hitting open jump shots. That's all.
That's
basically,
today's game. That's today's game, bro. But back then, open jump shots, you had to work for open jump shot back then. You had to work
Correct.
for all your stuff.
Correct.
That's why them guys was drained. When they after them games was over, they was drained because I mean these guys was like in them guys shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like 94 feet picking them up, all that type of stuff. I mean, you was defense, real defense. You know, it's like playing
that's
on the
true.
it's like playing on the basketball court, like playing like 21, every man for themselves. That's how it was back then. Like just like that when you want every man for themselves.
Mm.
That you 100% right about it. Like, cause like for the shooters that played back then, like the Reggie Millers, the Dale Ellises, the Joe Dumars, those guys. Every time they ran around the court, they had somebody glued to them, and it was they matchup. Ones against ones, twos against twos, threes. Like it wasn't no switching. If you switched 9 times out of 10, but that was the play. So
Right.
You
now,
just named
every
it right there. It's like you don't even see that nowadays no more with Reggie Miller, JJ Redick guys running up and down the court on the side. Steph Curry used to do that when he first came in the league and stuff, tiring guys out, on the defense because guys had to chase that guy around. You don't see it no more, man. Them guys don't chase people around no more. Nobody do that no more.
I personally, I think the thing that changed, that really moved out the switch, that really allowed the switching and everything that y'all see today. I mean, it's possible, bro. Like, and then y'all might think I'm crazy for this, but it's possible that the Stockton and Malone pick and roll might have that might have caused that to change because that shit was unstoppable. They
Yeah.
like we talking about somebody is an all-time leader in assists and second all time and finished second all time in scoring off that. That was 19 straight years of them just straight pick and roll. Hey, Karl Malone coming down the way, bro. Like if you ain't there already, then you moving out of the way. It was a bucket.
Yeah, I see what's name on the bench. What's going on with Bog? When he's getting back, man.
I
Bogey, when
have
he's
no
getting back.
idea, bro. Y'all we basically picked him up from y'all. And he's still injured, bro. We don't got no progress on that, man. Like it is what it is. We listen. Y'all basically put 5 picks in our lap, and
Yeah, that was a feeling. That was a feeling. I know.
the silliness of our GM basically
And
took
threw
it and
some
said,
trash in there.
yeah, the
Threw some
the
trash for some
silliness,
picks.
yeah. So I don't want people to think our GM is some mastermind, bro. Like those
Sean
picks,
Marks.
those picks just fell in our lap, man. It was one silly GM to one silly GM a move, bro. Like, and then that's what it was. I don't want people to think that Sean Marks is this
Wow.
mastermind genius with trades. He's not. I just try to get Nets fans to stop thinking like that because that's not what it is. We just need to stay the course, stop being silly, make sure Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton is traded before this deadline, and keep moving forward with the draft picks, and then go get your veterans all after the fact.
Well, if it's one thing, our GM ain't silly. You know what I'm saying? We got a good GM in Leon Rose. So, Sean Marks now, that's a different story because Leon Rose and turned the Knicks around.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I give him credit
I
for
mean,
that. I
if you
mean,
want to say something, you can talk about the coach who, like, playing them dudes like,
Oh,
well,
man.
drilling them.
yeah. Well,
That's about
I'm
it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I'm
Because
gonna get
he's
to
giving them
him.
every time. He's giving them everybody he needs. And it's like, he's just not using everybody. That's his problem.
Okay,
That
real quick, can you send me the YouTube link so I could promote on X real quick?
Okay, yeah, it's on there. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, just send me the YouTube link so I can add something to it and just put it on X.
All right.
I think what Leon Rose has been able to do with this franchise, even in the what is now known as the Julius Randle era. It's been nothing short of been nothing short of amazing. You got the Knicks back over 500. You got the Knicks in the playoffs, and in the process, Julius Randle was a 3-time All NBA player. You know what I'm saying? And then you got basically Jalen Brunson on the cheap, and he turned into the best player on that team. Now you got Karl Anthony Towns, who's having one of the best years of his career. You know what I'm saying? And you can't refute that. However, we all know that most, if not all, of the Knicks fan base, I ain't talking about y'all, most, if not all, of the Knicks fan base is still basically, now that they back in contention, they itching for that conference finals. They itching for that, all right, yo, we should be able to get back out of the East with this lineup type team. And me personally, I don't see it. But I mean, the team that y'all had last year, I felt like y'all had a good chance of doing it because y'all was loaded to the teeth. I mean, if you look at
Hell
top
yeah.
to bottom, that team to me might have been one of the best chances to, at minimum, get in the conference finals. And we all saw how that turned out.
Tough grit, but like injuries, that's the only thing. Injuries was the only thing. Just like I said, coming this season, all care about his injury and being healthy. That's it. Still don't have Mitch back yet. Got to get him back, man. You know what I'm saying? But looking at this game, the Nets got Nets up 26-24, man, and going in the end of the first quarter. So hey, man, the Nets are trying to do this thing, the thing. Guys are fighting for their spots, bro.
Guys, it's a lot of dudes on this team that know damn well they ain't got no spot. This is what tanking teams do. They try to, like, I don't want
contract for what other team looking at them though. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got to do.
Yeah, that definitely they'll get a loose contract from somewhere else. And I think the thing that I try to explain to a lot of people in my circle is that a lot of these players will look good much better in much different places. Together as a unit, no, this is not gonna work. This is a big N and a little O. Like this thing is gonna work. The one thing that we did do, I'll tell you, the one thing that we did do out of all of this is that Jordy Fernandez, his rapport out around the league and everything that he's implemented already as a head coach from the previous head coaches that we've had is been nothing short of phenomenal.
With Jordy.
Yeah, we okay with Jordy. I think Jordy is a good young coach. I think he has a bright future as a head coach. Will he be a mainstay when we finally put a actual team together that's capable of winning?
Gonna do a Kenny Atkinson on him. Yeah, gonna let him get it ready for somebody else.
Yeah. You know what it is. You know what it is. I'm glad you said that because I could definitely see it coming. Because
wow,
the thing is,
Sean Marks is still around.
there's no loyalty there whatsoever. Then,
well, here's the thing. The thing is, when you the Nets, and when you get carrots dangled in front of your face like Sean Marks gets on a daily, like here's one carrot, here's Giannis, here's one carrot, here's Katie and Kyrie, here's one carrot, here's Jimmy Butler. Like with the money that we have in cap space, you tempted to bite. You tempted to bite that carrot. So the thing is, we never stayed a course on what type of plan we want to do to make to build the team in terms of a long-term plan. We see something fast and we see something quick. 9 times out of 10 they're gonna jump. Even in this CBA, and even in the CBA, where it basically kind of demands you to go out and go get talent out of the draft, and then go build, and then go get your free agents, and then go build the rest of your pieces through trades and free agents, kind of like the Celtics did, kind of like how the Nuggets did, kind of like how OKC is doing and Houston is doing right now. So the reality is staying the course and making sure you run a straight line to what you want to do and how you want to build. That's the next biggest problem, because we have not so smart people in the front office. That's what it is.
Let me shout out the chat. Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports as always. Thanks for the support, bro.
NEB, man, what's going on?
RC the Hawkeye, what's good, bro? Neymar, what's good? Oh, Mosley is in the house. You know what it is. The Nets.
Mosley, what's going on, man?
Peace, Mosley. Thanks for the support. Thanks for pulling up, bro. You already know what it is. Knicks and Nets tonight from the Barclays Center. Man, we'll get back to calling this game in the second quarter and stuff like that, man. See if the Nets could pull it off, man. You know what I'm saying? I know Leaf don't want them to pull it off. You know what I'm saying? So Knicks got these are games. Knicks got to win these games. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Nets are down right now and stuff like that. Let's get this dub tonight.
Definitely, Dom. Just to put the history out there. Since we've been in Brooklyn, it's the Nets 25 wins to the Knicks 24. The longest streak is for the Nets was 9 wins from January 21st to 23. And the Knicks' longest streak is currently present. That's 8 wins, so they could tie the longest streak right now tonight, which I'm hoping that they'll do. They could do something. They could do something smart, but they got right now. They got campaign jacking up threes.
All right, here goes campaign with the ball around the town screen. Payne 3-point shot from the top, no good. Rebounded by Towns, back up and good. Tied up 26 apiece. Early second quarter, 11:40. Start the second quarter. Nets with the ball. Martin with the ball at the top of the key. Over to who's number 12? I can't keep over there. Who's number 12? Leaf number 12 on the Nets.
Number 12, that was Tucson. That was Tucson. I can't pronounce his last name, so I call him Tucson.
All right, Knicks with the ball. Deuce McBride, pull up 3-point shot. Good. Knicks go up 29-26. This is what Leaf want to see. Just keep it going. All right, Claxton with the ball. Over to 22. Push off. Well, yeah. Come on, offensive foul, bro. That's on Wilson. That's Jalen Wilson, right? Yeah, that's Wilson. With a push off. And Cameron Payne. That's what they call him? Everybody's uncle. It's everybody uncle to the barbecue, to the cookout. Cameron Payne with the ball. Payne with the ball over to Towns. Towns guarded by Claxton at the top of the key. Over to Deuce McBride. I thought he was going to pull up for 3. Deuce in the lane. Over to Precious Achiuwa from the corner. 3-point shot. Good. 32-26. Nets with the ball. Martin with the ball. Guarded by Shamet. Over to Tucson over to Jalen Wilson. Wilson to Cameron Johnson. Boy, they got a lot of light skinned dudes out on the court for the Knicks.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of light skinned dudes. After I think I'm a little bit ahead. After if you want me to pick up the call.
Yeah, you could.
All right. McBride out on the right side. McBride dribbles out over to whoever that is in the corner. Up and under corner pass to Precious. Precious down corner 3, no good. Rebound Martin. Out to CJ. CJ brings it up over the half court line. CJ has some dude on him. I don't know who that is. So CJ down the line. Yeah, Sham. Oh God, way too much light skin on the court. Claxton trying to put a move on, and he's get caught for steps. He doesn't know what he's doing. Turnover on the Nets. 4-point lead, 32-28. Nets trail by 4.
Good Spike over there giving out the calls.
Yo, if you sat everybody moms in the room, it'd get crazy.
Campaign down the lane to Precious Achiuwa with the 2-hand slam. Knicks go up 6, 34-28, 9:19 remaining. Wilson will bring it up out to Tucson, back to Wilson. Wilson drives left down the lane. Floater goes up, no foul is called. Rebound Tucson out to Martin. Martin loses it, but it's going to be a foul called on that play. And that's going to be on the Tangerines. That's going to be on Campaign. Knicks is starting to find their stride in this game. 6-point lead, 34-28, 9:07 remaining in this second quarter. Wilson will inbound. Tucson, Clax, CJ, and Martin is in the game. The inbound to Claxton. Out to Tucson. Out to CJ. CJ, wide open 3. No good. Rebound Towns. Towns, slow to bring it up. Gives it to McBride. McBride over the screen. McBride sees the 3, likes the 3, and he hits the 3. 36-28. Tangerines up by 8. 12-2 run. Timeout Nets. 36-28. Nets trail by 8. 8:50 remaining in the second quarter. We will be right back and see if the Tangerines get it right. Just to let everybody know, this
Damn
episode is
clean.
brought to you by the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Shout out to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Shout out to E. Shout out to, of course, the Man Cave Sports. Shout out to everybody over there. Shout out to my man Pat, my man NYG. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit the like, share, subscribe button on all notifications, all platforms, everywhere. Leaf 4788, Man Cave, and of course, Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
And he the chosen one from the Shakedown Media Network.
Yes, sir. Yes, E the chosen one from the Shakedown Media Network. Shout out to E.
Who's that? Mr. CM23 in the chat. Peace and blessings to you too, bro.
Mr. CM23, man, that's definitely peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to everybody that's watching this on my page and on, of course, Man Cave page. And make sure you hit the subscribe button too at Big Blue Crew. That's Big Blue Crew with a K Sports Network. And make sure
Leaf,
y'all subscribe to the Man
send me your
Cave.
page link so I could promo and on X.
Oh yeah,
Do
of
I have
course.
you on
Of
X?
course. Yeah, I think you
You in the
do. Yeah.
All right, send me that now so I can make that happen.
All right, hold on. Let me send it to you on X. Hold on. What was it?
Yeah, we was looking at that college game last night. I thought that game was over. It was like 31-7. I said this game's over.
I thought it was too.
Notre Dame came back.
Notre Dame tried to make a run at it. I was looking and I said, maybe this game ain't over.
Maybe it ain't over. And then they gave up that big play at the end. I said, oh, yeah, it's over now. Because if they'd have stopped them there, man, I think they would have had it. They had the momentum too.
All right.
So they made it interesting. That's all they did.
They definitely made it interesting for sure. Yeah, I got you, E. On X.
Uncle Mo on their side, bro.
All right, I'll be right back. You make sure y'all repost the post. Shout outs to everybody on all the social media network outlets looking at this right here. Like, subscribe to the tribe, support. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'll be right back.
Of course. Yeah, so what I was while I'm up here, S-Man, I wanted to get your opinion on what's the rest of the Eastern Conference so far, because the Cavs, damn, if that ain't looking like a 70-win team, man, I don't know what is, man. The Cavs,
hold on, the Cavs,
of course,
and
the Celtics.
OKC. I know you're in the East, but the Celtics, man. The Celtics they've been going down lately a little bit. Who's that? I mean, well, the Hawks beat them twice. They beat us twice too, and then and I think somebody else beat the Celtics the other night too. I forgot who it was.
I think it was Toronto. I think it might have been Toronto. But Toronto got the Celtics, yeah. Because just looking at the Celtics, I don't think they really stepping on the gas for the regular season. I think that's more. I think they kind of wait. They kind of know that health has got to be on their side.
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's more of the Cavs thing. Just to get back to the game in a few minutes, but I think the Cavs they found a stride with of course with the new coach and everything, man. I think
Kenny Atkinson.
Kenny. I think this looks more like when Steve Kerr first got to the Warriors to me. With the Cavs, I think they found something in Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. And they gonna be hard to deal with in the East, man, for a lot of years. I think Orlando hit an injury bug like crazy. They fought. I think they fought hard enough.
They're a feisty team.
They fought hard enough, but I just don't think they really have enough without most of their pieces, and they still vacant for a point guard. So.
Yeah, because what's ain't gonna be out for a minute? Because Paulo missed like 34 games. Wagner gonna miss the same amount of games too. The same torn oblique. Yeah,
D'Lo comes over a screen and smacks a three for no reason.
Yes, sir, D'Lo.
And D'Lo cuts the lead to 5, 31-36. Nets trail by 5, 8:13 remaining. Campaign. I don't know why he's in the game. He brings the ball up. Towns, one lane drive, float in the air is good. 38-31. Nets trail by 7. Up the court to Cam Johnson. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo in midcourt. D'Lo drives left. Cross court pass to Tucson. Tucson fades. Fires. No good. Rebound Hart. Hart will bring it up. Hart out on the right side. Out to Towns, who only knows one lane. Towns drives down the lane. Float off the backboard is good. Plus the foul. He will go to the line for one more.
About time. He should have been to the line back to back.
Exactly. We all know Towns, bro. Like when he's driving the lane, he's going one way. He's not shifty at all. So I mean, he's going right down the lane.
He gets it. He gets it done, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that dude gets killed going down the lane, man.
Murdered. He was murdered on two
That's
plays.
because he ain't zigzagging. He
You ain't
going
got
one lane.
you ain't got to zigzag. If dude's just killing you, though, it'd be like he can get fouled for 2-3 different people, man. It's like trying to stop this guy.
I mean, well, Towns could definitely has that momentum to draw a lot of fouls. So
Look at that number, 25 and 14 rebounds.
25 and 14 on the season for Towns, who was having a phenomenal year as he completes
Crazy.
the 3-point play. 10-point lead for the Knicks. 41-31, 7:40 remaining in the second quarter. D'Lo will bring the ball up, has McCall in front of him. D'Lo looking for a screen, gets the screen, over another screen. D'Lo gets in front, floated down the lane, no good. Rebound by Clax, no good, but a foul. Excuse me, that was by Dayron. That's going to be a foul on Towns. That's going to be his second, I believe. And there's going to be some free throws. Dayron is going to go to the free throw line. 41-31, Nets trail by 10, 7:28 remaining in the second quarter. Dayron hits the first, cuts the lead to 9. Nets trail by 9 at home, coming off a 6-game road trip where they only won one game. 41-32 to 7:28 remaining. Dayron makes both, cuts the lead to 8. OG will inbound. Brunson is back in the game. He will bring the ball up. Brunson gets over the half-court line, has Wilson in front of him. Brunson over 2 screens. Out to McCall. McCall fires in the corner and hits. McCall, with another 3 on the night, puts the lead back up to 11. Just over 7 minutes remaining. Clowney over to Wilson. Wilson over to Dayron. Dayron loses it. It's stolen by Hart. Hart recovers. Hart up the court. Hart gives it out to the McCall. McCall behind the back is blocked by Dayron, and it's recovered by Wilson. Nets have numbers. D'Lo out to Clowney. Bounce pass. Slam dunk. 44-35. Nets cut the lead to single digits. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brunson loses the handle. Brunson off of the Hart. Down low to Towns, who loses it, and that's out of bounds. 6:32 remaining in this second quarter. D'Lo will bring the ball up. D'Lo in midcourt has McCall on him. D'Lo down the lane, gets in the lane, fakes, kicks it out. Tucson fires corner 3, no good. Rebound Brunson. Brunson will bring it up over the half-court line. Brunson straight down the lane, kicks it out to Hart. Hart finds OG. OG fakes down the lane, up and under. And that's going to be a foul, and that's going to be on Wilson. Anunoby will go to the free throw line for 2. 6:04 remaining in this second. 44-35. Nets trail by 9.
Is Russell playing out an expiring contract?
Yes, he is. This is he picked up the 1-year option, so we that's a contract done for us after this year.
D'Lo, Ben Simmons is off too, so man, yeah, they're gonna have some
It's a lot of contract. D'Lo, Ben, Bogdanovich. The only players we got on contract to me, I believe, is Claxton and Cam Johnson, who we're trying to get rid of. Then Atlanta want Clax. They want Clax badly because they know that they benched Capella twice, and they were starting Conway, so they want Clax badly.
Against us, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. D'Lo is bringing up the ball over to Dayron. Dayron top of the key. Dayron looking. Finds D'Lo. D'Lo that's under the screen. D'Lo over the screen. Fires a 3. No good. Rebound Brunson. Brunson up the court to McCall. McCall floater. No good, but he's going to be fouled.
What is
And
wrong
McCall
with
will go
OG's
to the free.
hands?
Don't know. I have no idea. I'm just looking. I'm like, all right, it's something on his hand. I don't know. Something. This is glue, a glue
He
stick,
needs
Jerry
some. He
Rice. I
needs
don't know
some
what
of
it
that.
is.
That
Mikal will go
guy
to the
from
free throw
good.
line for 2. 46-35. Nets trail by 11. 5:43 remaining in the second. Mikal hits the first. Increases the lead to 12. OG, Mikal, Towns, Brunson is in the game for the Knicks. And Mikal hits both. 48-35. Nets trail by 13. 5:40 remaining in this second. D'Lo will bring it up. D'Lo gets in the lane. Tries to go up, and he is fouled.
Oh shit, foul.
And that's definitely a BS foul for sure. I don't know if that's on Towns or that's on someone else. That might be on Towns. If that's on Towns, that's his third.
All right,
48 to
brothers, everything been
35.
posted, reposted. So y'all could repost the post that I already reposted if that made all the way to sense to y'all. And
It
famous,
did.
yo, Cam Johnson looked like Famous from Raising Canaan.
You said that last time. I ain't gonna lie
Uh,
to you. You said
That's the
look
fact,
like
bro. I'm really, I can't help it.
Oh
Every
man.
time I look at him,
you said I see
it only
famous.
comes into my face, bro. Pause. I think about that. Yo, as soon as I look at him, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is scared of me too. That's all I think about Kanan saying to him when I see him.
OG Anunoby with the 3, no good. Rebound by D'Lo. D'Lo pushes it up the court, up to Jalen Wilson, who lays it in on a fast break, cuts the lead to 9. Quick inbound by the Knicks. Hart moves up the court to Towns. Towns fires a 3, and it's an air ball.
mm,
Nets will recover. 5:09 remaining in the second. Nets trail by 9. 48-39. Towns will come out. Pressures will sup in. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the second. D'Lo will bring the ball up over the half-court line. D'Lo has Brunson in front of him. D'Lo gets in front. Lob pass to Day'Ron. Day'Ron lays it in. The lead is cut to 7. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Brunson over on the right has Keon in front of him. Out to Hart. Hart cross-court pass to OG. OG drives baseline. Up and under layup. No good. Rebound by Keon. Keon Johnson will move it up the court. Out to Wilson. Wilson fires a transition 3. No good. Rebound by Day'Ron. Day'Ron goes up, lays it in. Off the offensive rebound. The lead is cut to 5. 48-43. 4:27 remaining. Nets are on an 8-0 run. Timeout by the Undertaker, Tom Thibodeau.
Undertaker.
4:36 remaining in this second quarter.
That's
The
all we gotta see.
Nets.
That's all we
Is
got.
it the Undertaker or is his partner, the little dude, Paul, whatever his name used to be,
Paul
the Paul
Bearer.
Bearer. Yeah, Paul Bearer.
It might be the Undertaker, bro. Like he is literally the Grim Reaper of that roster.
I'm happy that you know that. We talked about it so much. It's so great to hear somebody else that understands the game talk about that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like y'all had like the pieces. And I go back to that team last year. I mean, I understand the injuries, but the pieces that y'all had working for y'all, like in one of the best months in New York Knicks history in January. And you go back to that January last year. I think y'all had what was y'all 15-1 or something like that. I don't know,
Yeah, it was like
14-2 something.
right. 15
Yeah,
when we
and
first got
when I go back to that time, and then I go and then look back at everything that y'all had going. Y'all talked about Brunson. Y'all talked about how Brunson and whatchamacallit, and Brunson and Julius Randle was fitting in. Y'all talk about how
Mm-hmm.
Hartenstein was you talked about how Hart and DiVincenzo and all of those guys
Right.
were working. I look back at that team and I just say to myself, at minimum, that was conference finals. Barring hell, what even I say, well, barring like not even like 75% health for the team.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I didn't have. There's no way Indiana had no business in the conference finals. There's no
Nah,
way.
man. You already know.
There's no
not
way.
at all.
But no way. But of course, y'all being the Tangerines, somehow, some way that had to happen. So I
It only
mean,
happened. It only happened because of the injuries. That's all it was, bro.
Far,
That's all
far,
it was.
far,
Everybody know
far.
that. That's all it
I
was. If it
mean, well,
wasn't the
yeah.
injuries, bro, we'd have wrecked shop.
I would
We would have
say the
wrecked shop.
injuries, but I don't think that series should have went past 5 games. To be
No,
honest with you,
I mean,
Like,
shit,
I mean,
but if you down Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, and OG Anunoby, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, you just basically got Hartenstein playing with guards. It's
I
like
would,
Hartenstein playing
yeah,
with guards.
and the injuries, it probably
And
foreshadowed.
those are our bigs. Those are our bigs. So if we got them bigs, I mean, come on, Indiana ain't doing nothing with us with them bigs, bro. Because we
Yo,
Oh
was
no, of
we
course
couldn't
not.
we
controlling
couldn't
them boards,
rebound to save our lives. If you look at that
right? And
series
Josh
and you
Hart
go to
wasn't
the
getting rebounds,
rebounding,
right?
yo, we could not rebound to save our lives. Their
Only
second
And
Josh
on
chance
and,
Hart.
points was crazy.
Uh huh.
and on top of that, they came into Game 7 and shot 68%. I don't like
Yeah,
that shit is
that
ridiculous.
3-point shot.
Yeah.
I'm
That
like,
was an anomaly.
I'm like, ain't nobody beating this team, bro. I'm like, yo, they
Yo, you
shot
see, yo,
68%.
yo, you see what the Suns are doing? I know Jimmy Butler accepted the trade for
Nah.
them, but they said they traded their 2031 first rounder to the Jazz for 3 first round
For
picks.
3 first-round picks.
So
Yeah,
the Jazz are giving them 3 first round picks for just 1 first round picks.
I don't understand that.
Yo,
That's not a Danny Ainge type of move to me. Danny Ainge is known as the pick messiah, the draft pick messiah, as we all know. So I don't understand that. I understand. Well, they did say it's 2031, so that's 6 years down the
but
line.
you know what
But
else? We just looking at now. These teams be looking at like 5-6 years. They looking at young players coming up. These guys be like,
Yo, but
yeah, they
but
looking
you know
towards the
what's
future.
crazy though? You're looking at the future. You're banking
right?
on the future, but have no idea where these kids are gonna go,
Yeah,
if they're gonna
right.
stay healthy, if they're gonna be available. Like, how do you invest in something that's not even an investment yet? Like,
Well,
how do you
well,
do that?
I'll tell you this: it's there's two types of teams. There's teams that sell you championships, and then there's teams that sell you hope.
Mm-hmm.
The right now, like when you racking up on picks and you racking
Mm-hmm.
up on draft stock, you're selling your fan base hope.
Hope, right?
That's what you're selling your fan base. When you start racking up wins and playoff performances and playoff series, you're selling your fan base. Yo, we're competing and we're knocking at the door of a championship. That's what you're selling them. So when I look at the
And neither
Cavs,
one of those teams is in any of those brackets that you
no,
discussed, my brother.
no.
That's
Absolutely not.
crazy.
I mean, but well, when you live about a hope creed,
Mm-hmm.
you can sell your franchise. Yo, we got I say for instance, we got 6 picks this year. We got another 5
Right.
picks next year, and then we got another 7 picks the year after that, and then we got another 8 picks down in 2029 or something like that. Like that is the hope creed. That's what you're selling your fan base, the hope creed, because the way the KD situation blew up on us. It's just so many Nets fans that's living in the whole
Fantasy.
uh, and I wouldn't even say fantasy.
Hmm.
I'd say they're what the way that they're thinking automatically the draft is gonna work for you. The draft,
Mm-hmm.
you're taking a chance at the draft, just like a team going in on 3 stars or going in on a star-studded starting lineup
Right.
and taking a chance on going for a championship. That's all you're doing is taking chances. I mean, and that's part of the NBA law. Like, if you're all the way in the bottom of the standings, you're taking a chance on the draft. You're taking a chance on these picks. You're taking a chance on
Mm-hmm.
young players. If you're all the way up in the standings, you're trying to go and you're trying to go for the ultimate goal of competition. You playing the game to win. You're playing to win the game. You're playing to win the ultimate goal. That's to be the last team standing. It's one winner every year, and it's 29 losers.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I just don't
where do
understand.
you fit into that bracket? You have to ask yourself that. So a lot of these franchises are selling a fan bases
Hope.
hope. They are, whether you're Washington, Utah, Toronto. Like I
Mm-hmm.
mean, us. Like it is what it is. So I mean, I don't know, man. Like you got to look at it
Right.
from that
That's where I'm.
standpoint.
Yeah, I look at it from that standpoint as well as, and that was well said, my brother. But I also look at it from the standpoint of the building factor. How do you make those cornerstones, which every team has to have that? You have to have that cornerstone building block in order to put the bricks around it, to get the pieces together, to get the infrastructure correct. When I look at a team, especially basketball, I look at the first thing, which is infrastructure. If that's not going to have anything, the integrity of the rest of what you're trying to build will never come together. So I don't know about those other teams, but of course, my beloved New York Knicks, Leon Rose has an infrastructural mind. For the first time, I can say that about our franchise and confidence. Now, coaching, as you call him the Undertaker, as I call him the black hole,
Right.
it's a little bit different. But infrastructure-wise, I look at them bottom teams and I don't see no cornerstone yet. So what you're saying is definitely profound. I hope it works out for them. I really don't hope it works out for them because I don't care about them. But we will see. Go ahead. I don't want to mess up the call because the game is live.
Yeah, definitely. D'Lo is in midcourt, drops it off to Keon. Keon out on the right side, gives it up to Clowney. Clowney over to Claxton. Claxton out on the left, gives up to D'Lo. D'Lo over the screen. D'Lo back over the screen, out to Clowney. Clowney fires a long three and hits. 48-52. Nets trail by 4. 2 minutes remaining in his first half. He on the only live game on TNT that the Nets have all year. Brunson down the lane, and of course he boogies his way to a foul.
Boogies his way to a foul.
Brunson will go to the free throw line for 2. 4-point game, 52-48. Nets trail by 4, just under 2 minutes remaining.
Teams just need to stop fouling. Just let the dude just get the layup.
Telling
Just
By
let
far.
him get the layup.
By far,
Yo, the way he contorts his body though to put himself in position to be foul poles, like that's his way. And you know what? You would think a referee would be able to see what he's doing, but he's so slick with it that he just knows how to get to the free throw line. That's that James Harden syndrome. That's whoever, they just know how to get to the free throw line.
Man, that's that indeed. Brunson misses the first free throw. He's 26-7 on the season for the Tangerines. 52-48, 151 remaining in this second.
For the team of New York, not the Tangerines, the New York that represents New York.
Well,
I knew you was gonna get tired of that, Cave. I was just waiting.
He's tired of that.
Brunson misses both free throws. Rebound by Claxton out to Martin.
We just gonna call him the Brooklyn Black Hole. It's fine.
Brooklyn toilet paper.
The Brooklyn Black. You see, y'all just mad because I came up with a nickname first. That's all. CJ get over the screen. CJ fires a 3 and hits for no damn reason. Nets trail by 1, 52-51, 130 remaining. CJ has absolutely played phenomenal this season. Brunson over the screen, over to McHale, over to OG in the corner on the left. Out to McHale, back out to Brunson. Brunson has Keon on him. 7 to shoot. Brunson over the screen, picks up his dribble. Brunson float in the lane, and it's good. Lead is back to 3. 54-51. 1 minute to play in the second quarter. Keon will bring it up. Out to Martin. Martin gets over the screen. Martin gets over to CJ. CJ over in the corner to Keon Johnson. Keon Johnson fires an absolute brick. Rebound by Towns. Towns out to Hart. Hart down the lane. Layup is good.
And no foul.
Hart was looking for a foul, but he didn't get it, but he does get the bucket. 5-point lead for the Knicks. 40 seconds remaining. 56-51. Cam Johnson looking for a screen. Cam Johnson fakes the screen, fires a long 3, and it's an absolute duck. And it's out, and that's going to be Knicks basketball. 30 seconds remaining in the second. In this first half, 5-point game, 56-51. Nets trail. McHale will bring up the ball. 19 seconds. 6-second shot clock difference. Brunson. Top of the three-point line. Brunson in ISO mode. Brunson spins, fires. No good. Rebound Towns. Towns puts it back up and in, plus the foul. And Towns will go to the free throw line for one more. 58-51. Nets trail by 7. 4.7 seconds remaining in the second.
That was a man against children down there.
I'll tell you what, when Towns and Brunson finish these games, it's like they playing in an NFL game.
Yo, take your pick between CJ and Cloudy. Like, come on, dude.
I mean,
hack the shit out of them.
I don't really think those is real fouls compared to like the fouls that we used to, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Yo, I'm telling you, they gotta make it harder, huh?
That's
I mean, listen, like I think the fouls back then, obviously, it pales into comparison to the fouls today. Like not even a thing. Shot shot winding down. Cam Johnson fires, and it's no good, and that will be the end of the first half.
And the
Nets
first
trail
half.
by 8, 59-51. Halftime report is coming up. Appreciate everybody for being here. Appreciate the good host of this channel, Man-Cave. Of course, E, the chosen one, and of course, the Big Blue Crew Sports Network for allowing me to do this. 59-51. Nets trail by 8. They stinking asses. I don't gotta watch them for another 15 minutes. We will be right back.
All right, we're gonna give you the halftime stats after a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network halftime report.
All right, we are at halftime from the Barclays Center. New York Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets. Knicks up 59-51 over the Brooklyn Nets at the half. Halftime stats for the New York Knicks, the visiting New York Knicks, even though the Barclays Center is our overflow section. So, that's our extra arena. Mikal Bridges has 10 points in his homecoming. OG Anunoby with 9 points and 2 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns looking for another double-double already, 14 points, 8 rebounds. Jalen Brunson has 7 points right now. Josh Hart has 5 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. So he's looking for a triple-double tonight for Josh Hart. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa has 7 points. Cameron Payne with 2 points. Deuce McBride with 5 points. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 22 of 46 for 48%. 3-point shooting, 7 of 18 for 39%. Free throw shooting, only 8 of 10 for 80%. They thought they should have went to the free throw line a little bit more, but we'll take it. All right, rebounding, 20 rebounds for the Knicks with 16 assists to go along with 5 turnovers. For the Brooklyn Nets, the home team, Noah Clowney has 8 points and 3 rebounds. Cameron Johnson with 12 points. Nick Claxton with 2 points. D'Angelo Russell with 12 points and 6 assists, so he's looking for a double-double. Keon Johnson with 2 points. Off the bench, Jalen Wilson with 2 points. Day'Ron Sharpe with 8 points. And Tyrese Martin with 5 points. Overall shooting for the Brooklyn Nets, 17 of 41 for 42%. 3-point shooting, 6 of 18 for 33%. Free throw shooting, 11 of 12 for 92%. Nets also have 20 rebounds, 10 assists with 9 turnovers in the game. Looking at also other scores around the association tonight, Portland is down, trailing the Miami Heat 44-39. That's early second quarter, 9:47 left to go in that game. Also, halftime, Orlando up 50-45 over Toronto. And the 2 late games, 10 o'clock, Philadelphia at Denver, and Washington at the LA Lakers at 10:30. And that is your roundup for the NBA out-of-town scores from around the league. So how you guys feel about this first half? Knicks up by 8 points at half. E the chosen, look who's in there. Yo, what's good? Unpopular Opinion Sports. What's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in.
My Nets brother right there, man, on NYG, man. What's going on? Big time Giants fan as well.
Also, the biggest Nets fan right there in the chat right there. Big
yes,
fan
he is.
Breezy.
Yes, he
What's
is,
good,
man. My
bro?
man,
Thanks
the
for
man, the myth,
tapping
the
in.
legend, Big Fan Breezy in the chat, man. What's going on with you, man? Hit the like, share, subscribe button on all platforms, man. Just to give a note about this first half. This first half is close, but it's trash. Because it's one trash team that's shooting for the lottery, and another team that's looking good, but we all know how it's going to end up for them. They're not going to make it to late May. They're not going to make it to mid-May. They're going to get squashed like the
They're gonna get
tangerines that they
passed.
are.
Right, they're gonna get passed.
Um, Wishful thinking, but you know, Almanic like myself knows that it's not going to happen. So I mean, it is what it
Mm,
is.
like I said, only thing is gonna be injuries. After that, we good, bro. We good, bro. We
We
good. We just
should be. We should be in there.
gotta use the bench more, man. Gotta use the bench more. You know what I'm saying? So
I definitely got to use the bench more, but I would agree to that, and I can attest to that. But if the best two players coming off the bench is a McBride and campaign, I'm that's definitely not something that you should believe in, for sure. But
yeah, we
I
gotta get
mean,
some more. We gotta get some more. Yeah, no, you're right. We got Sham and these guys got to get better and you get play. But like I said, with our rookies, man, they got Hakordi should be able to play. Tyler Kolek should be playing too. Pakam Dadier, he should be letting these rookies play, man. These guys are good. They need that playing time. Let them play, man. Let these guys cook.
I don't think y'all do. Y'all know do y'all know who Tom Thibodeau is?
Bro,
He don't play. He
that's what we
don't
trying to
play
tell you. That's
rookies.
what we trying to tell you, bro.
Like I've known this guy, man. Like you could go back to the Bulls years, bro. Like I know this dude. He don't play no
I mean,
rookie.
nah,
He got
he does, he
he
does,
got
he
the
does, he does,
he
he does.
got the
Like
Larry Brown syndrome to me, bro. Like he's all right, yo. I'm gonna win my way, and it's gonna work. No, it ain't. You gotta switch it up. You gotta adjust. You gotta make these game changes. You gotta make these game decisions and
right.
plans. And I don't think Tom Thibodeau, who has always been a defensive coordinator in this league,
Mhm.
um, I don't think he really understands that. I don't think he's grasped that concept or all the years that he's been coaching. He's like, all right, here's my guys. This is what we're doing.
Mhm.
And hey, we if we
He's been
die,
right. He's been the
yeah,
same way,
it's
right?
like Ivan Drago, bro. If we die, we die.
Like I said, Tom
Hmm.
don't care. Tom don't care if you just came back from an ACL tear. Your first game back, you playing 40 minutes. Tom don't
Exactly.
care.
Hey, can you go?
Yeah.
You can get in there, right? All right, yeah, don't worry about it. All right, get in
Like
there. Go.
I remember in the playoffs. Was that 2 years ago when Brunson was playing on one leg? That dude played 44 minutes in a game he played. And I was like, golly, this dude's foot is gonna be all. By the time the game over, he's gonna have both foot gonna be gone. He don't care, man. He'll play you, man. He will play you. If you ain't foul out, the only thing that's gonna prove is you foul out. You gotta foul out. You gotta foul
If there's
out.
one thing Tom Thibodeau know how to do, he knows how to bomb out and deplete a NBA roster, bro. Like these guys, bro. If you see any of these players that's logging 40 minutes, bro, in the starting lineup, if you see them in another 5 to 6 years, bro, I will be surprised. Their minutes will go down to 50 to 20 to 15 in no time. They will not be able to stand on their legs, man. I'm trying to tell people this is not going to work. Leon Rose has done a great job in terms of putting the pieces back together and doing the GM work. But at the same time, you do need somebody to steer the ship and to be the captain at some point and make sure to turn left and to turn right and to go straight. And Tom Thibodeau has not been that guy.
Mm-hmm. But on a real tip, man, yo, guys are watching from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. Thank you guys for tapping into the Man Cave podcast as well as Leaf Diggy. Make sure you go and subscribe to both channels as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And also, man, in the chat, man, Unpopular Opinion Sports, my brother, make sure you go subscribe to his channel. And also, Big Fan Breezy, man, yo, Nets contents, man. These guys are like the biggest Nets
Hmm.
content creators out there. Big Fan Breezy and Leaf Diggy and many, many more, man. So make sure y'all go hit them like and subscribe button, man. For Brooklyn Nets fan, I know there's some Brooklyn Nets fans out there who is like watching and may not know, man. Just go out there and go subscribe to those brothers, man, because they talk about the Nets all day long. That's their team. Big
They
fan,
out there
Breezy
pushing
and Leaf
hope, huh?
Diggy. Hey, man, that's their team. It's like, hey, like I said, they doing the GM work like we do for the Giants. You know what I'm
I'm
saying? Like we
telling
the
you.
fans, we got to do the GM work for the team because the GMs don't. You know what I'm saying? So
Yo,
Hey,
You
I
know,
have
brother.
you
a
know.
same thing.
Hey, bro. Like
I have a question for
I
you
like
guys
that
after leave.
comparison.
You said
What's
what?
I
What'd you
have a
say, Lee?
question for you guys after leave. What'd you say, leave?
What'd you say, Lee?
I like that comparison that you just put out with y'all with the Giants and us with the Nets, bro.
Right,
Like
got it.
I'll be honest with you, y'all couldn't be more on point with what you just said right there. The absolute stinkers that has been taking place, bro. Like between those two
Mm-hmm.
franchises is just it's out of this world. I'm like on 1 minute, I swear, like. And y'all can attest to this. The Nets and the Giants is just two teams that don't know how to stay on the road. Like, we
Right.
got a path. There go the path Why is you making left turns? Why is you making U-turns? Why is you circling back to see if there's a faster route? No,
Right.
stay on the road. You know what you're doing. Why is it, bro? Oh, hey, we got to go for the lowest pick this year. We could go. Somehow they got the third pick. Yeah. We
Yeah,
going
he
to
said they
tank
don't know
this
how to
year,
tank
bro.
right. They don't know how to tank right,
I'm
right?
like, yo, we don't know what tanking is.
Right.
Why do we need a manual for this?
Every team does it, man. But everybody's like, when we do it, and it's like, oh, y'all doing it on purpose. Like, bro, everybody do it, man. Like I said, Washington Commanders and the Patriots tanked last year. They tanked heavily and stuff like them. Dudes is not trying to win games last year, bro.
Absolutely,
And
man.
look what
Good.
they turned out. Look what they turned out. You see?
Exactly. Look. Hey, listen. That young man over in Washington, man. Listen. Just a quick shout out. He has
Okay.
lifted that franchise from the depths of hell, and
Hmm.
brought them to a place that I haven't seen since I was 3 years old, bro. Like this is ridiculous.
Well, I'm gonna tell him
But
like this is like him and the new ownership, and also because if Daniel Snyder was still there, it will be toxic. It will still be
oh,
toxic. So
absolutely.
that
I think he's
that was a
erasing
big
that young
reason,
man. That
right?
young man is erasing the stench of the Dan Snyder era, bro. Like, and I think
Hmm.
that
Commanders fans
everything.
are so excited and happy because they've been in a long standing mire toxic thing like us too. You know what I'm saying? They've been in it forever and a day, man. They finally out of it now.
Absolutely. And one thing I could say, bro, if Washington pulls off the unthinkable, bro, like this is probably going to be the highlight of the sports year to me,
But you
like
know
by
what?
far.
I said that too because I think Washington is the one team that can win the Super Bowl over Patrick Mahomes and them because they don't fear them because they don't know what they're playing with house money. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know who, you know what I'm saying? They don't care who they playing, but the Eagles already faced the Chiefs, so they already got that in their head and all that stuff. And so it's like this. Washington is like that's a team that the Chiefs probably don't want to face because like they don't know what to expect from Washington. You know what I'm saying? So and Jaden Daniels and them, they don't care. They playing with house money. They're not scared.
Absolutely, and I see the way that they play, even with this young man at the quarterback. They telling it, they like, hey, yo, you going for it on fourth down? All right, cool, go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, you want to go for it? All right, yeah, go ahead, throw that ball. Don't worry about that. Hey, don't worry about the kick. We leaving points on the board. Yeah, we trust you. You gonna get in there. Don't worry about that. And that's kind of the way somewhat you want to play the game. It's deemed silly in some cases, then, but in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, the hell with this, man. Ain't nobody expect you to be here. No way. Play to win the game.
Right. They playing with
So
house money, man. That's the most scariest team to play is a team that's playing with house money and ain't got nothing to lose. They like a baby. They don't even know what's going on.
they don't
They
know
just
what's
like in
going
their
on.
world.
They like a little kid with a loaded gun, bro. Like you just
Right.
gotta beware, bro. Like I'm telling you. But what was you going to break us
Yeah,
down
it
with,
was a
man?
it was a random question, NBA related.
Hmm.
Does Candace Parker and Shaquille O'Neal have like a hidden internal beef that they? Yo,
On
I'm
the set.
serious,
On the
bro.
set.
Like, yo, the way he condescends to her, it takes her away from her broadcasting and her media talent. He breaks her heart, bro. Like, anytime they have a subject, he says something to her, she folds like this little kid that doesn't know how to speak anymore, and everybody else has to pick up right there because there's a silence.
Yeah, those are
You
things you're
know
gonna hear
what?
about. Those are things you're gonna hear
You
about
know
later on.
what?
Right.
That is dumb things you're gonna hear about later on. But listen, being that this is the last year for TNT, and I seen all of your infomercials for NBC or NBA on NBC next year, which is gonna be back for the first time since 2002.
Wow.
Long time, long time, long time. But I will say, I ain't gonna lie. I will say, man, Shaq is just one of those guys, man. That's just like, all right, let me see what buttons I could push. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
bro.
Like, I
He's
mean,
an irritant, bro.
he's
He's an
definitely that.
irritant.
He's
He's a
definitely
bully,
that.
fam. Like, we gonna get the right word out there. He's a
Yeah.
bully, bro.
Yes,
He is
and
a
I
bully.
I think to his story. I think who do we have to blame for his ways? We got to blame the late great Sergeant Harrison. I mean, because
Right.
he was the guy that bought that out of him. I mean, when he first started playing basketball, he was trying to finesse and do this thing and everything. Or one day he did it on the court. He missed the layup. Sergeant Harrison said, "Call a timeout," and brought this kid off the court. And he said, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "Yo, I'm trying to do my yo, ain't no magic. You go be Shaquille O'Neal." And from that day forward, you saw this kid ripping down baskets and ripping down, trying to tear the rim off. And anytime you saw Shaq swinging on the rim and dunking and elbowing people, that was basically him, trying to say, "Hey, did I do it right, Sarge? Did I do this right, Sarge, or did I do this correct?" That was basically, and he talked about that a lot in some, and in most cases, it kind of made him, kind of an a-hole. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So I mean, and
right.
it carried with him most, if not all his life, even off the court. He's trying to push buttons and trying to get you to certain places. And he's, basically bully like-minded stuff, man. And we have Sergeant Harrison to blame for that. It's kind of his gift and his curse. You know what I'm saying? But not to sidetrack y'all. January 25th, the Empire State Building will be lit up red, white, and blue for what is known as Vince Carter Night. Vince Carter, one of my favorite players of all time. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I ever seen him was in North Carolina, and then I seen him in Toronto. I thought he was up there long enough to eat a sandwich. I ain't gonna lie to you, but he will have his jersey retired for the second time this year. And that will be in Barclays Center, man. I'm actually hoping I can get some tickets for that night because that's gonna be quite a night. They got a lot of Vince Carter paraphernalia going to do. I think they're gonna have jerseys and they're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff, man. Vince was one of my guys, man. Definitely. But to get back to the game, third quarter is up. Knicks have the basketball. Brunson down the lane, kicks out to OG. OG fires a corner three and hits. 62-51. Nets trail by 11. Up the court to
Greg Anthony
Clowney.
look like a human McNugget.
He looked like a human McNugget.
With a turtleneck
CJ
on.
over on the left. Down low to Claxton. Claxton lays it up and in. Oh, 9-point game. Nets trail 53-62. Knicks are shooting 49% from the field so far in this game, 23 for 47 as a team. Down low to OG. OG in the paint. OG looking, kicks out to Hart. Hart has a one-on-one with D'Lo. Gives it out to Towns. Towns looking. Towns tries to dump it down. It's stolen by D'Lo. D'Lo off to the races. D'Lo up the court. Cross-court pass to CJ. CJ sees a three that he likes. No good. Tap out rebound to Keon. Keon out to D'Lo. D'Lo bombing shit up. No good. Rebound by... That's going to be off the head of Mikal. That's going to be Nets basketball. 62-53, 10:42 remaining in this third. Nets trail by 9. Nets basketball, they would take it out on the side. Clowney will inbound. Clowney gets it into Claxton. Claxton out to Keon Johnson. Keon Johnson has Brunson in front of him. Keon out on the left. Out to Clax. Out on the right. Dribble handoff to CJ. CJ runs around. Kicks out to Clowney. Out to D'Lo, who has a wide open three. And no good. Put back dunk by Clowney. And the Knicks, looked like the Knicks wanted the offensive interference, but they didn't get it. 62-55. Nets trail by 7. Just over 10 minutes remaining in this third. Brunson over on the right side will bring it up. Has Keon in front of him. Brunson gets over the screen. Brunson has Clowney in front of him. Brunson gets right by him. Kicks out to Hart. Hart out on the left corner. Out to Mikal. Mikal running to the basket. No good. Rebound by Towns. Jump hook in the lane, and it's good. 64-55. Towns almost at 20 points on the night. 16 points to be exact. 16 points, 9 rebounds for the night for Towns. Down low goes Clowney out to Clax, lays it up and in. 64-57. 7-point game. 9:35 the remaining. Brunson over the screen. Brunson at the free throw line. Pulls up. No good. Rebound put back by Towns, who gets another bucket. 18 points, 10 rebounds for Towns. 66-57. Nets trail by 9. D'Lo calling a play in midcourt. Has Mikal in front of him. D'Lo gets over the screen. D'Lo out to CJ. CJ drives right. Gets at the free throw line. CJ has McKell in front of him. Jump shot is good. Right over his old teammate. 66-59. Nets cut it back to 7. 14 points on the night for Cam Johnson. Down goes D'Lo over to OG. Out to McKell. McKell shoots that funny-ass jump shot. No good. Rebound by CJ. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo bounce past to Keon. Keon up and under layup. No good. Rebound. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo floating in the lane. No good. Rebound. Out to and that's going to be a foul. They finally call something. And that's going to be a foul on Hart. Claxton is down. Claxton looked like his heart was racing a little bit too fast, and he's down. $66-59. Nets trail by 7. 8:37 remaining. Claxton will shoot 2. 8:37 remaining in this third quarter. Claxton with 6.6 rebounds on the night in 18 minutes. 3 for 5 from the field. Claxton trying to cut this lead to 5. Claxton misses the first. Claxton, Clowney on the court. The Nets. Claxton at the free throw line again and misses both. Absolute bum status. Rebound by Towns. Out to Brunson. Brunson out on the right. Brunson gets over the screen. Brunson drives, forces his way down, spins, fires. No good. Rebound by Claxton. Claxton is going to take it up the court himself. Claxton moves down the court. Euro down the lane. Off the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo fires a 3 and hits. 66-62. Nets trail by 4. Timeout. Knicks. 8:12 remaining in this third.
See, Brunson
4-point game. We will be right back.
I see that. I have no idea what the hell they're doing out there. They just playing in
Hart and Towns. They get them rebounds. These other guys, man, they got butterfingers when I'm
playing half dead out there.
Very. I mean, it kind of goes with the somewhat with the flow, man. When you playing 40-something minutes a night as a starting lineup, at some point,
back to back, we played yesterday too.
They played yesterday. So I'm like the Knicks. I mean, I'm not really expecting
get me started.
I just think they're playing to the level of the competition. But I mean,
they do that as well. They definitely do that as well.
They saying they played 40 yesterday, gonna play 40 tonight. They gonna play 40 every night.
You know what the problem is, D-Home? We over here thinking of levels of competition when we need to be thinking of levels of attrition. The problem is,
I agree with
the
that.
muscles will fatigue, they will snap, they will tear, and obviously your body will shut down. And we're going to see that happen if this continues right here. I am hurting off the fact that any starter is actually playing tonight.
Yeah, we just got to wish for the All-Star break. We should get a week off. That's about it.
He ain't going to let them get a week off. He going to have them in there until the All-Star break.
Exactly.
He's bugged out, bro. He's bugged out, for real.
And when you playing against a team that's supposed to be tanking, and they clearly not as good. They still can't get the league. It's almost like all right, yo, when is Towns and Brunson gonna turn it up for like the second half of the game, close the game out, this, that, the third? Because that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I mean,
too fatigued, bro. Too fatigued. And let me tell you right now, it's like all of us. If any of us played ball, which I think all of us here did, right? When we played against teams that we knew we were gonna smack, they were a desperation team. So we did play down to the level of competition, but that means they played up to who they were competing against. These lowly teams don't feel like going and being embarrassed. We don't care about your attrition or fatigue. We not here to lose to you continuously. First game on TNT the whole season, then the network, they were on a major network night. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mikal Bridges is returning home. D'Lo is back where he was at. They're not trying to look like the team that we're supposed to step on, but we're still looking like the team that can't step on nobody because we too damn tired to put our foot down.
I mean, all facts. And when you're playing back-to-back nights And then when you run the starters for about 40 plus, and then on night 1 and night 2 on a Monday and a Tuesday, it get that way. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the things that happen. This is why the one thing I said about the Knicks as compares the comparison to last year is bench.
Yeah,
Like
we had to bring it back.
the guys that you're gonna go down to in case Towns and Hart and Ananobi and all of
Mhm.
these guys, and these guys start to see,
Injuries.
you start to see rust, not even injuries, you start to see rust
Mm-hmm.
going down late into the season. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I like when I look at so many other teams, and I'm gonna get back to the call in a minute. When I look at so many other
Like
teams and what they
OKC, you
have,
play like 15 players.
yeah, like I would like OKC. Oh my God, OKC, Houston.
Yeah, right.
I look at what they don't have, like what they don't have on their side. Good defense by the Nets on that play. I look at what they don't have on their side. I'm like, the Knicks are trying to do the unthinkable, and they're trying to do it early in the season and trying to maintain it to
Mm-hmm.
late in the season.
Instead of pacing
Yeah.
themselves, right?
Instead of pacing themselves. D'Lo in midcourt. Brunson is in front of him. D'Lo gets over the screen. D'Lo fires a long three. No good. Rebound. Anunoby. OG will bring it up. 7:28 remaining in this third quarter. OG over the screen. Out to Towns. Towns straight down the lane. Layup is good. Lead is back to 6. 7:15 remaining in this third. Out to Clax. Out to Clowney. Clowney. Excuse me. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo lobs it up to Clax and two-hand jam. 4-point game. 7 minutes to go in this third. Hart will bring the ball up. Hart has Clowney in front of him. Hart is in midcourt. Looking. Finds McHale. McHale drives. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks it out to a wide open Towns for 3. No good. Rebound by CJ. CJ moves up the court to D'Lo. D'Lo out on the left, and he's robbed by McHale. And what are they going to call on that? I think they're going to call a quick foul on that. The Knicks coming off a back-to-back, trying to get 2 wins in 2 nights. Four-point game, 68-64. Nets trail by 4, 6:36 remaining in this third. Martin will sub in for the Nets.
So the Knicks keep playing like this. Knicks trying to give the game to the Nets.
Trying to keep it close.
Or trying to keep it close, yeah, because the Nets is known for keeping it close. We just can't close. Hart over the screen, and Hart is fouled, and that's going to be on Cam Johnson. It's going to be a no-look foul on Cam Johnson. 6:25 to go in this third. The Nets, the entire coaching staff is dudes with minimal hair.
That's great. Yeah, look
Oh,
at Jawan Howard.
exactly. Out to Brunson. Brunson, step back, fires, hits. The lead is pushed back to 6. 6:12 remaining. Martin will bring it up. Martin has McHale guarding him. Out to Clax. Clax fakes, dribbles out. Out to Clowney. Clowney looking, finds Wilson. Out to CJ. CJ gets over the screen. CJ down the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound by McHale. Out to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Kicks it out the Hart to a wide open OG. Up and under layup is good. The lead is pushed to 8. 5:30 remaining in this third. Martin looking for the play. OG Anunoby with 14 points on the night. Martin has McHale on him. Martin kind of over dribbling. Martin down the lane. Kicks it out and it's stolen by McHale. McHale runs up the court. Down the lane. It's blocked by Clowney. And it's stolen again by Brunson. Out to McHale. McHale out to Towns. Floater in the lane. Good. The lead is back to 10. 5 minutes to go in this third. Knicks are trying to put the game away. Martin down the lane, and it's stolen again by Towns. Knicks have numbers. OG bounce past the Hart. Hart down the lane gets a layup. Timeout. Jordy Fernandez. 12-point game, 76-64. Just like that, the Knicks go back up by double digits. 5 minutes to play. Just under 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. We will be right back.
He said the Nets tank job is still going on.
Oh yeah, it is. It
They
is.
still
It is
working. They
definitely.
still working their magic.
See, like how the Giants is doing. Giants is like the tank job, and then they just like they just wet the
I
bed.
mean, well, the good thing about our tank job is that we got it. We got like more and more games to get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. The thing is, the trade deadline is in what, another 10 days or however
Yeah.
many days it is,
Uh-huh.
and we still got time to get this thing right. So it's an easy process, but it's not an easy process, and it's not easy when you're making it more difficult on yourself. You know who you got to get rid of. You know what the direction is. Stop trying to funnel yourself into believing into different directions. There's one direction when it comes to tanking, just like there's one direction when it comes to going for a championship. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, the only thing with the NBA that's as good is like you could tank all you want, but it don't matter because it's a lottery
It's a
system,
lottery, yeah. It's a
right? So
lottery system.
which is good. So as long as you don't make the playoff, you one of the top 14 teams that don't make the playoff, you could be at number 14 and shit, you can get the first pick.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I
Compared to
think,
football is different.
yeah, football. If you got the worst record, you in there. It's just
Right.
straight like that. So, like, my thing with the lottery is the thing is, I think, and I've always said this, unless it's a for sure thing with the lottery, we all know which teams is gonna get who and who's gonna get what. You know what I'm saying? It's no coincidence why LeBron went to the Cavs. It's no coincidence why
I know.
it's not a coincidence why Wemby went to the Spurs,
Oh, Derrick Rose went to
Derrick
Chicago.
Rose went to Chicago, and so on, and like you can name plenty of drafts where these things have happened, and you know how it happened, and you know why it happened.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you like when you give yourself a chance with
Hmm.
these draft picks and make not the first pick or not the first three picks, but like pick number 6 or 7 work out
Right.
for you and work out for your favor. You know what you're doing as a franchise. You know what you're doing as a front office. Just take the steps little by little. Stop trying to look for a backdoor entrance. Stop trying to look for a quick ladder, or stop trying to look for a helicopter or elevator to the top of the mountain. Just walk up, take your steps, and do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of franchises have a habit of trying to backdoor and not doing it the right way. Listen, there's only a few teams that's been able to do that. It's the Lakers and the Celtics from mostly what I remember.
Leave.
And
Go ahead
and
and
and,
say what
and
you. Which is go ahead and say what you always gonna say. The NBA owes y'all this lottery. They owe y'all
oh
this.
yeah, they owe us. Yeah, they owe us.
They
As
owe
many teams as we built, man. Come on, bro. They owe us. They owe us this, bro. Like it is what it is.
But my thing is,
I'm standing on that firmly.
if
Yeah.
they owe you, your first pick should be Cooper Flag next year.
They
It
don't want
should
Cooper
be.
Flag. They want
Where
Ace
we
Bailey.
don't
They
want
want Ace
Cooper. I
Bailey.
want Ace.
They want
No, you
Ace.
gotta if you start a new franchise, you gotta start it off with him. He's gotta be the face of the franchise if y'all get the number one pick. That's gotta be slotted for that.
Well, I
Yeah, but
think
they don't see him in
I
New
think
York.
Cooper is going to be number one no matter what. But I think Ace Bailey is going to be the better talent. I think
Oh,
Ace.
okay.
He said he'd rather see Cooper in like Portland or somewhere.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put Cooper in one of them wacky towns or something like that, man. Don't put him in the. I don't think this kid is ready for the Tribeca. I don't think he's ready for
Cooper
the
ready for the
tri-state
Tribeca,
area.
bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't, man. Like and I know. Listen, and Cave, I know you a Duke fan. I
Yeah,
understand it, bro. Like, but I just think the
you,
best place for the best thing to do for a lot of these young kids is to put them in places where I think they will thrive without the pressure of trying to be successful so early. You get what I'm saying?
but
Because
you
the
Well, it
thing
didn't work
about
for Henderson.
but you know the NBA is about that money. They about the money, and
Right.
the thing that's the marketing. That's what they care about. They're in the business
Correct.
of making
right,
money. That's what
And
they in the
and,
business of.
and your dudes is
right.
losing
But
Bogdanovich, so y'all need that on your team right now.
I mean, well, yeah, but but I think Ace could fill that void. I like the reason being is because he already plays for Rutgers. That's like somewhat
Okay.
in that area. And I think the thing about Cooper is I think you could build a market with Cooper if he's good enough in another place. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that'll work out in his favor, bro. Like, but you could build new markets with new money that they giving out in the NBA. These dudes is getting $200 million, $250 million in small markets. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that 10 years down the line the market for Utah is going to be the same as it was when Karl Malone and Stockton was playing. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
by
So
far not. Yeah.
yeah, so markets are going to be different for like those small town franchises than they were, in the past because the money is climbing, Knicks still up by 11, 78-67. Spin move in the lane by Precious. Spin move layup is good. 80-67. Nets trail by 13. Knicks trying to put this game away. Wilson down the lane. Milt Wilson stiff arms the hell out of somebody.
Out of Brunson.
Out
Jesus
of Brunson.
Christ.
Brunson
And
he get the bad end of a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, bro.
What the bad
And
end?
they call a foul
they
on
Wow.
called a
Brunson.
defensive foul on there.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. And that dude extended. See, that's another thing in NBA.
They sure did extend his arm.
They
Wow.
allowing these dudes today to extend their arms. Every game you watch, the teams or players are extending their
Brunson
arms.
usually gets that call though. Brunson usually gets that call because if I'm
that
not
was
mistaken, he was top 3 in charges. If he led the league in charges last year.
He always take charges. That's the one thing about it. He always takes
Exactly.
charges.
Yeah. Wilson makes the first free throw, 80-68.
jeez.
Wilson misses the second. Rebound by Tucson. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo chucks up a 3 and nails it. 80-71. Nets cut the lead back to single digits. 2:45 remaining in his third. D'Lo with 18 points over 14 shots. He is chucking. Brunson moves it up the court. Brunson sees a double team. Gets it out to Hart. Hart at the free throw line. Out to McBride in the corner. McBride up and under pass to Precious. No good.
Trash.
Rebound by Martin. Martin up the court. Martin gets over the screen. Martin gets to the free throw line. Float in the lane is good. The lead is cut to 7. They said the NBA is a game of runs. It's being proven right here, right now. 2:13 remaining in this third. Out to Mikal. Mikal fires a catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound by Martin. Martin moves it up the court slowly. Has McBride in front of him. Finds D'Lo. D'Lo loses it. And Mikal is going to recover it. Mikal has numbers. Out to McBride with a switcheroo layup is good. 82-73. Nets trail by 9. Tucson down the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound by Hart. 1:42 remaining. Hart will bring it up. Hart skips down the lane. Gets in the paint. Kick out to Brunson. Brunson stops on a dime. Gets it out to McBride. McBride loses it. Out to Brunson. Back out to McBride. And that's going to be... No, it's going to be a foul.
Foul on D'Lo.
That's going to be a foul on D'Lo. 9-point game. 82-73. Nets trail.
He was out of bounds.
Yeah, he was out of bounds. I don't know. Oh no, that's not a foul. He was out of bounds. That was a good block though.
Mm-hmm.
That was good defense. Brunson will inbound. Brunson, Achua, Mikal, Towns, and McBride is in the game. Brunson will inbound. Gets it back. Brunson bounce pass to Towns. Towns finds Precious. 2-hand jam. Nets go back down 11. 84-73. 1:18 to go in this third. Dayron, top of the 3-point line. Dayron finds D'Lo. D'Lo has McBride on him. D'Lo gets over the screen. D'Lo passes out to Martin. Martin fires a 3. No good. Rebound, and that's going to stay here. That's going to be a foul on Achua. They definitely calling some iffy fouls down the stretch.
In
this third quarter.
What? Where the hell was that?
I know this game is on TV, man, but I don't think our whistle was that good.
Our whistle was that good.
They're trying to keep it interesting. They like,
yeah.
yo, we got to keep this.
I ain't gonna lie. This looked like a Vegas game to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. 84. Inbound by Wilson.
Here.
Gets it in the Dayron. Dayron out to D'Lo. D'Lo drives, float in the lane, no good, and put back by Dayron, and that falls in 84-75. Some of these Knicks players are nearly taking the knee. 9-point game. Brunson brings it up over on the far right side. Brunson with the hezzy dribble. Out to Mikal. Mikal fakes. Drives. Gets in the lane. Out to Brunson. Brunson has a mismatch. Has the big goofy Dayron on him. Finds his three. No good. Rebound by Martin. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo across the court to Tucson. Tucson tries to lay it up. No good. And that's out of bounds. The referees are definitely picking and choosing right now. Somehow late in this third quarter. 9-point game. All this picking and choosing is definitely not helping the Nets.
What does that do? The French player, even more?
Yeah. Frank, yeah. You look like some type of
French
overseas.
invasion.
Yeah. I don't know if he's French or not. He might be from another one of them European countries. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dayron gets the inbound. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo has Mikal on him. D'Lo, 10 to shoot on the shot clock. 3-second shot clock difference. D'Lo moving. D'Lo gets over to the screen. D'Lo kicks it out to Cam. Cam Johnson fires. No good. Rebound. And that's going to be a foul on the Knicks again.
Campaign.
84-75. That's going to be on Cameron Payne, who, in my opinion, has no business on the NBA court whatsoever.
Nah, Cameron Payne, that's our bench dude, bro.
Yo, come on, dude.
Points, bro.
The only dude that don't have to square it for a shot and drop him like it's hot.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure. I'm still trying to figure out that shot, bro. Like I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Hey, you got to show some respect when you're in the Knicks house.
I'm telling you, man. Come on, man.
Don't forget to wipe your feet.
I'm already in the refrigerator looking for Kool-Aid, man. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
Looking for some Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Yep. I'm but listen, when it comes to Knicks fans, man, I'm bruh man from the 5th floor. I'm looking for all the food. I'm looking for all the food, man. Sandwich. I'm making sandwiches, man, before you even get home. And that will be the end of the third quarter. The score 84-75. Nets trail by 9. Fourth quarter will be coming up in a few minutes on the first home game for the Nets in the past 6, coming off the 6-game road trip. Knicks is trying to close this game out. We will be right back. Fourth quarter will start in what is Rivals Week here on TNT and here on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
And on Mikal Bridges. Nets fan don't want to hear that homecoming from Mikal Bridges.
No, he's talking about Class. Class is gonna be $100 million man, huh?
Who? Clax?
Clax. He got 4 years, $100 million. But that's Scooby snacks in today's NBA, man. That ain't nothing.
Nah, but if you're trying to rebuild a team, do you invested in a dude like him for?
No. We wouldn't. That's not what we're trying to do. We just paid him so we could dump the contract off later because basically like it's teams that could afford that $100 million contract with like somebody like a $200 million max contract. So that would be maybe like 55, that's like 55% of a team's cap, and then they could go out and get like another $80 million player or something like that. So
and when does Cam Thomas come up?
Cam Thomas comes up after the end of this year. He's restricted, so we it's sort of a match deal. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like you know how the restricted contracts work. Like so, somebody sends an offer sheet out, and then the Nets gotta match that. So that'll be like, if I had to say, Cam Thomas will probably get the most. He'll probably get is like 90, close to 100 mil for like 4 or 5 years.
Cam Thomas, because I was thinking 150 for him.
No. Well, he would have got 150, but he didn't meet the 65-game incentive. So you know how the CBA works.
True.
Yeah,
true.
So
they got to do that now for these low management guys.
Yeah,
now.
so the CBA is to make sure players like a Michael Porter Jr. don't never see $175 million ever again. Yeah. I mean, it's making sure that the Tobias Harris's never see somebody like Tobias Harris
Yeah,
never
but
sees
yo,
190 again.
speaking of that, what's that? Jalen Brown and Tatum getting the $300 million. What about the Sixers with Embiid? Because he should have got the $300 million, but that dude is always hurt, bro.
Well,
He's been eligible for it.
right. So here's the thing about Embiid. So the same thing applies to Embiid because Embiid won an MVP and he won a scoring title. So
Mm-hmm.
those count towards your bonuses
Right.
towards your next contract.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna get paid. Jimmy's gonna get paid for what he's done. He was an All NBA player, and he made it to the conference final, and he made it out of the East 2 years in his Miami tenure. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing with Julius Randle. Julius Randle made All NBA 3 times while he was with the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna get paid. He's gonna be looking for 200 million. Like
Yeah,
all of
but
these
who's gonna
is,
pay him that? Who's gonna pay him that?
hey, it's money
Because
all over the place.
He said
because
It's
his
money
years
all
in
over the place in the
Minnesota, they're not
NBA.
gonna, because they're not happy with him in Minnesota, so they're not gonna
No,
give him that.
no. They not. He's not gonna get that in Minnesota. He's gonna get that somewhere else. There's teams that have the cap space, and they
Mm-hmm.
like. If you stay with that team, obviously you're gonna get more. But if you
You
go
get the
somewhere
most, yeah.
else, they'll do like a little maybe 25% dividend or something like that. Something but
Julius Randle actually has an opt out coming up on this contract,
he
so he can opt
actually
out this
does have an opt out, so that'll be interesting to see what he does. Fourth quarter's underway. Clax at the top of the key. Clax gives up to D'Lo. D'Lo finds Clax down the lane. Layup no good. Rebound by Precious. Out to Mikal. Mikal out on the left. Out to Campaign. Campaign in midcourt has Tucson on him. Out to Towns. Towns. Out to Mikal. Mikal with a wrap. Gives it out to McBride. McBride in the corner. McBride has 2 to shoot. McBride looking and shoots. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Knicks with a very bad possession on that play.
what he
The
was
Portland
doing.
Trailblazers is winning, so that makes me happy. And the Toronto Raptors is winning, so that's another
He said
making
the
me happy type of thing.
Trailblazers.
Yeah, those are teams I need to win.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
Portland beat Miami.
they beating the crap out of them. D'Lo will move the ball up the court, gives up the class back to D'Lo, fakes it off to CJ. D'Lo up and under pass. It goes between the legs of Wilson. It's recovered by CJ. CJ will move it up the court. He has 5 to shoot. CJ has Mikal on him. CJ kicks it out to Clax. Fires an air ball. Rebound by OG, but that's going to be a shot clock violation. 9-point game. 75 to 84. Nets trail. 10:51 left in this game. The Nets have no business winning this damn game, but they're going to try anyway. Campaign will move the ball up the court. Out to Mikal. Mikal gets over the screen, has D'Lo on him. Mikal has no bag, can't get by anybody. Gives it up to Towns. Backdoor. Oh, and that's going to be another turnover by the Nets.
Jeez.
Excuse me, by the Knicks.
Sloppy play, man. Oh,
Very
come on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah. Wilson gives it up. Out to Tucson. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo in midcourt. D'Lo gets over the screen. D'Lo. Step back. Out to Tucson. Tucson fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Campaign. Campaign will bring it up. Out to OG. OG out to Towns. Towns. Line drive. Down the lane. He trucks somebody over. And that is going to be called a blocking foul.
Truck somebody over.
That's going to be on Tucson.
That's because he's in the circle.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he was definitely not a restricted area.
Well,
Well,
he
he had 1 foot in the 1 foot on the line. Definitely had 1 foot on the line. I don't think they would have called that a charge anyway.
That dude look like he don't even get no sleep.
Exactly.
Dude got 2 bags.
Exactly. Towns at the free throw line for 2. 84 to 75. Nets trail by 9. 10-10 remaining in this fourth. Towns misses the first. The Knicks are starting to bite the fatigue bug right now.
Yeah, sure. They just got to hold on. We off until Saturday, so just get this game. We off until Saturday.
Exactly. Yep. I got a nice little comfortable couple of days off.
Well,
Towns makes the second, pushes the lead to 10. 85-75. Towns with 23 and 12 on the night, 10 for 15 from the field. D'Lo kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson fires a three, no good. Rebound by Precious. Precious out to Payne. Payne up the court. Payne out on the right side. Payne skips it to McHale. McHale down the lane, gets ripped because he's a bum. Out to Tucson. Tucson down the lane, and he's fouled. 9:47 remaining in this fourth, and he will go to the free throw line.
Get out of here with that.
Yo, that if you're gonna foul, that's how you foul.
You know what? I 100% agree. I 100% agree, D, bro. Like, because and this is why I say the fouls pale into comparison on what a foul was back then. Like, dudes were trying to use one of those 5 or 6 fouls when they fouled you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nowadays you got to go for the basketball, or it's a flagrant 1 or flagrant 2, this, that, the third. So, Tucson makes the first. 9-point game. Nets trail 76-85. 9:47 remaining in this fourth. On this Tuesday night coming up.
Yeah, you gotta go for the ball. You can't be whacking somebody in the head.
That's true. That's true. I mean, the rules is the rules, man. Like, that's how they enforce them. Tucson makes both free throws. The lead is cut to 8. Payne will bring it up. The Nets are 14 from 20 from the free throw line tonight. I don't know how they got to the line free throw 20 times tonight.
I don't even understand it myself.
Me neither. Towns dribbling out. Towns trying to put some bag in his game. Towns throws it up and throws a turnover, and it's caught by Cam Johnson. D'Lo will bring it up. D'Lo tries to lob it, and it's broken up by OG. That's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be Nets ball. 8-point game. 77-85.
Nobody was moving into cut to the paint. Nobody moving come on, bro. Y'all gotta move.
That's because they all tired, bro.
He said, bro,
what is this dude yelling at, bro?
That sounds his father. That sounds his father.
Pops?
Yeah. He said, dude's got a flash. You got a flash. You got to move.
Inbound to Claxton. Claxton out to D'Lo. D'Lo, step back, fires. No good. Rebound. We'll go to Towns. Towns throws it out to Brunson. Brunson up the court. Out to OG. OG pops into a 3. No good. Rebound by Tucson. Tucson will bring it up. Tucson out to Jalen Wilson. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo fakes. Out to Wilson. Wilson out on the baseline. Out to Keon. Back to the Wilson. Wilson fires up a 3. No good. Rebound by Towns. These players on this court are absolutely tired. Brunson out on the left. Brunson trying to slow it down. 8:30 remaining in his fourth. Brunson looking for a screen. Fakes the screen. Drives down the lane. And Brunson gets a stolen. This was collected by Keon Johnson. Moves up the court. Keon Johnson with a Euro in the lane. Out to Tucson. Off the backboard. Lays it in. Plus the foul.
That's what we need. Campaign back. He would have hard fouled him.
Exactly.
Let him get that shot.
And Tucson will go to the free throw line for one more to try to cut the lead to 5.
He probably say Payne is out the game. Okay, cool, bro.
I don't even know who this kid is, man, but he's not playing too bad, actually. He's hitting his free throws, is filling the lane.
Yo, is Simmons hurt? Or he's just
I don't know what Ben is, man. I don't
His
know.
name is Bench. His name now is Bench Simmons.
No, I call him bullshit, but like that's his name, BS. Like that's his initials. This dude, that is one dude that I never want to see collect a check in the NBA ever again, bro. Like, I'm for real about that. I mean it, bro.
He's the load management king.
I don't know. I like the listen. I'm hurt king, the load management king. Listen, between him and Kawhi, bro, like. I'll be honest with you. Like, Towns dumps it down to Anunoby for the 2-hand slam. Nets go back down 7. Just under 8 minutes to play. Keon Johnson will bring it up. Out to Clax. Out to CJ. CJ gets over the screen, fires a three. No good. Rebound by Hart. Hart will move it up the court. Hart out on the left side. Has Martin in front of him. Hart out to Towns. Towns out on the right wing. Towns drives. Tries to lay it up, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Towns. He used the offhand. 7:34
Grab him. I don't know
remaining.
what are you doing, dude? Just
No.
what are
He tried
you
to wrap him.
doing?
You
I know.
seen
I saw
that?
he gripped his arm. Yeah, I'm like, what is he doing? Come on, dude. Did you want the foul? Like, come on.
That's
Dumb.
that. You know what that is? That's yo Tom. I'm tired. Can I come out of the game now? That's a
Please, I
I'm
wish he
tired.
would
That's
take
a
him.
I'm tired basketball play.
He said, "I'm tired."
Yes, Keon Johnson moves it up the court. Out to Martin. Martin out to CJ. CJ out on the left wing. CJ gets a screen. CJ down the lane. Tries to lay it up, and OG says, "Get that punk shit out of here." Great defense by OG Anunoby. 7:16 to go in this fourth. 6 to shoot on the shot clock. CJ went to the hole like a light-skinned kid and got it blocked by one of the few dark-skinned players on the court.
Yeah. He said light skinned brothers are back in there. They back in effect.
Yeah, there's too many of them, if you ask me.
In the
Timeout.
NBA.
There's way too many of them. It's oversaturated.
Back.
Timeout Nets, 7-point game, 87 to 80. Nets trail, 7:16 to go in this fourth. We will be right back.
How long Cam Thomas been out? How long he's gonna be out for?
Who knows, man? Like he was
What is the injury?
They calling it a hamstring, and then they brought him back, and then he re-injured it. He been in street clothes ever since. So there's two things I don't play with in basketball. It's a back and a leg, bro. Like I don't play with that because the thing is, it like the prognosis of the game. You bring that injury back too early, either one of them, bro. Like you risk putting it out.
Injuries. Yeah, calf injuries.
Calf. But I definitely don't play with that. Because calf injuries is borderline ACL. Oh, not ACL. Borderline Achilles, and then leg injuries could be anything else. So back injuries and leg injuries, I don't play with when it comes to basketball or any sport for that matter.
Right. Football too. Right. The injuries.
Yes, because like in football, you could get injured at any given time.
Right, because they be like, you got a hamstring. They be like, oh, did he rip it off the bone? The hamstring be like, oh, come on, man.
They did, yeah. That's the thing. A lot of times, Cave, because you don't like they don't like the one thing about the NFL. You got a week to manage the injuries because every game is week to week.
Right.
The thing with the NBA, you don't have that much time.
Yeah, even though every other day.
Yeah, because it's like with the 65 game incentive that they put in place, obviously because of idiots like Ben Simmons and Embiid and all of these and Kawhi and all these dudes. I feel like Kawhi was working his way back. He just got a chronic knee injury that won't get better. It's chronic.
But then why is he in the Olympics? It's like, bro, you shouldn't be in the Olympics. He and B should not have been at the Olympics
ever.
And they got to go back to like those guys trying out for the Olympics, not just handing these guys the Olympic spots, man. Make it a tryout. Stop getting into injury prone players like Embiid, Kawhi. They shouldn't get invitations. They're injury prone. They need to rehab for their teams during the season.
Big time rehab for the teams for the season because. I like when you look at the landscape of how the NBA, like they starting to bring back little by little more of the defense that you've seen from the years past, but at the same time you still playing with the fast pace. So you add that to me, that's like playing what you call that that's to me that's like playing speedball. Like the XFL style, you know what I'm saying? Like you like I look at the NBA today is distance travel. Now you got guys that can move more laterally. Now you got more guys running around the perimeter from 1 through 4 or 1 through 5 now. Now you got more guys that got to switch out on the perimeter, switch out the guards. That's a lot of wear and tear itself. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of run and shoot basketball.
Yeah, it's run and shoot basketball instead of stand still. All right, yo, let's run our plays. Yo, you got the triangle
offense or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's everything. Most of what you're seeing is 7 seconds or less.
Hmm.
Majority of it. And if you want to blame the Steph Currys and the Golden State Warriors, if you want to blame Steve Nash and the Suns, go ahead, blame them. But at the same time, just know that it's very few teams that won that way.
Of course, right.
Steph Curry has reaped all the benefits of up and down basketball.
Mm-hmm.
He's reaped it. Like there's nobody higher than him. Nobody higher than him. He sits at the top of that food chain in terms of that success and the way that the Warriors play. But the thing about the Warriors is they geared themselves up to play that way. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
these other teams that's gunning up threes, they didn't do that.
Nope.
Towns with the full away jump shot and bounces around the rim, no good. Rebound by Martin. Just under 7 minutes to play. Keon Johnson will bring it up. And this first home game in 6 games for the Nets. Claxton in midcourt. Claxton trying to put moves on. I don't know what he's doing. Out to CJ. CJ down the lane. Skip pass out to Martin. Martin likes the shot and hits.
Yeah, Nets
4
trying to
point
win.
game. 4 point game. The Nets need to not try to win because this is just silly. 87 to 83, 6:20 remaining in this fourth. Brunson will bring it up. Brunson over the screen. Brunson down the lane. Brunson trying to use that
How does he beat Brunson back on that play?
down the
Like,
lane,
come on,
down the
dude.
court to CJ. CJ Brunson doesn't get back on defense. CJ moves down the court and gets an easy slam. It's a 2-point game.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout Knicks.
I told you,
87 to 85. 6:03 remaining.
I
See that?
support that shit. That's
Knicks be
Brunson
jogging back.
pound. Nah, that's Brunson pounding the ball at the top of the key. Come on, dude. Penetrate the lane, kick out to somebody. Somebody cut.
I'm talking about getting back on
Yeah,
defense.
Well,
I'll
that
explain.
too.
I'll
That
explain it
too.
again. That's Brunson telling Tom Thibodeau, "I am tired."
Right. Because
Like
I don't think he sat down the whole second half.
it's certain sign
He
languages
did. He
for
hasn't
being
came out.
tired. It's
He
certain
hasn't come
sign
out, right?
language. Yeah, they haven't come out, bro. It's certain sign languages for being tired, and they put
Right.
campaign in the game for probably 4 to 5 minutes, and then he came back in the game.
That's Thibodeau, man. We talk about that all the time. Like, take Brunson out at the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth
Something.
quarter.
Yeah.
But he won't. He'll do it here and there, but he'll keep him in the whole second half.
Well, he tried
I
to alternate between him and Towns, who to take in and out to help lead the
right.
team. But
And
I,
look,
You got enough players to do that.
it's a lot of issues going. I look at the way this team is playing right now, and it foreshadows everything that I'm going to see in the playoffs. Like, bro, games like this, y'all playing against better teams. This game is an L for y'all. If y'all
Of course,
play
right.
like this against us, I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, you listen, dude. Like, look. I will say it, and once I say it again, the Undertaker of that team. He is the Grim Reaper of. He is the Grim Reaper of rosters.
Because what we just had a 12, 13-point lead, right? They couldn't even
Yes.
yes,
really, they couldn't
easily
really like
erased.
And they cut it back to 2, bro. Like,
Right.
and like I'm like, the best player on the court for us is Cam Johnson, and they cut it back to 2. I'm like, come on, man. This is
sitting
getting
in on
ridiculous.
them dudes. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, you got 3 rookies sitting on the bench. You would not put them in a game for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, but
At all.
even that, with Sims could come in the game
on
and
there, right?
get some rebounds, a little bit, get a couple of fouls.
That's
I don't
his
care if
dude,
you
man.
give him some fouls.
That's what he does. And like I said,
But he plays rookies because we did play Grimes for some odd reason. He played Grimes.
No, you play Grimes, Barrett.
played Barrett.
He definitely did.
He plays those guys, but it's just like with him, it's just like he's going to an 8-man lineup right now, bro. This is not the end of the season. You know, this is the beginning of the season. You can't be shortening your rotation right now.
I ain't get a chance to ask y'all, man, what y'all think about the NFL playoffs so far.
Oh man.
The Ravens. I ain't gonna lie. I'm done with the Ravens, bro. I like whatever
I'm
favor.
not-
I'm
not
done
with them. They played.
I'm
they played.
done.
They can't blame Lamar for the game. And Mark Andrews, I don't know where his head was at the end of that game.
Man.
I put it to you this way, D. I think the Buffalo Bills play ball control football ever since the first possession, bro. Like
They did.
Josh Allen. Josh Allen didn't look like they didn't let Josh Allen go for 5 million passes in one game like they did in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Cook still got something in him. He must have. His joint
Yeah.
must have went down.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that game, like I said, man. Also, what's that? The other game, man. The Lions, man, they got cooked.
Yeah, golf looked like shit out there.
He got what? What he had like 4 interceptions, like 4 turnovers or something. Like you ain't gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah,
up.
yeah. Golf looked like
All
he
right,
looked
back
like
to
trash
action.
out
Hart
there.
with the ball over to OG, down to Towns. Towns with the ball, back out to Jalen Brunson. Brunson back to Towns. Towns in the post with a hook shot up in the lane, no good. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. My bad. I had a
Oh, you
phone
good.
call.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. You good.
87 to 85. Cam Johnson spins in the lane, loses it, kicks it out to Keon Johnson. Keon Johnson fires a three, hits. The Nets take a 1-point lead. I gotta celebrate this shit because I'm doing commentary. 88 to 87. 13-2 run by the Nets. They have the one lead of this game. 5:05 remaining. Brunson over the screen. Brunson looks absolutely tired. He does a tired crossover and a tired fadeaway. No good. Rebound by Towns. Towns in the lane. Throws up a tired floater. That's no good. Rebound by Claxton. Out to Martin. My soul wanted this game, but my heart really doesn't. I don't know if that makes sense, man, but I'm just make sense out of it. Claxton in midcourt. Claxton gives up to CJ. CJ, step back. Fires a long three. No good. Rebound by Keon Johnson. Keon out to Clax. Clax tries to put a move on and loses it. Out and it gets robbed by Towns, who is not known for defense. McBride out to Brunson.
God.
Out to Hart. Hart out to OG, who is wide open in the corner for three, and he bricks it. Rebound by Clax. Out to Tucson. 4 minutes to go. Timeout by the Nets. The Nets have an imaginary 1-point lead in this game, 88 to 87.
Oh,
4:12 remaining in this fourth.
To me, what I be
yeah.
saying, these guys got a lot of good open looks. They just be missing them shits, bro. They be breaking them stuff. But yeah,
And,
tired legs,
and
whatever.
Yeah,
I
but
tell
why
you,
do we need it? We don't even need it. Get layups.
Right,
Good
he could
layups. We would get the lead.
they too tired to get a layup. I'm telling you, bro. Like I think. Listen. I think we all understand by just watching the game. We all understand body language.
He said
We
my
all
jaw
Right.
dropped.
yeah, we all understand it because the thing, your jaw, your jaw dropped, bro. Because I'm in here calling the game on the Knicks podcast, and then you decided to come up on the stream, and then now this is happening. See what happens,
That
bro?
13-2 run. He just like, 15-2 run, whatever it is now, man. It's crazy.
13 to
At this
2
point,
run
yeah.
by a Nets team that has
This is what
no
happened.
business in this game.
This is what the Knicks do. They have a lead and they fall in love with 3-point shots, or they start playing stupid sometimes. Like, bro, you gotta what got you the lead? You gotta keep doing what got you the lead. But like I said, them dudes is tired, bro. He could put the bench in with a 13-point lead. Should have put the bench in.
Yep.
But he didn't want to do it. He don't want to do it. So them guys is gassed. They're gonna be gassed now the last 5 minutes because they can't get a breather now. You know what
Fact.
I'm saying?
That is a fact. That is a fact. We are back to the game. They're showing a time where we had Kyrie and we beat the
Flash.
Knicks 122 on a 115.
Mhm.
87 to 88. Nets are up 4:12 remaining in this fourth quarter.
What'd you say, NYG? Let's go, Brooklyn. They shout Brooklyn.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Listen,
Brooklyn.
if the Knicks is our last 2 wins of the season, I'm cool with that, bro. Like, but we need to lose the rest of these games. CJ will bring it up. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo out to Keon. Keon out to Clax. Clax out on the left. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo runs around the screen. D'Lo pops. D'Lo has his jersey grabbed. Nobody saw it but me. Tucson on the baseline. Tucson wraps it up, tries to throw it up, and that's going to be a foul
On him, hooking.
on Tucson.
Oh, he tried to slam him down. He said, "Bro, you can't make it that obvious."
Basically.
He tried to chicken wing him around.
Yeah, he did. He did try to do a hit him with a Bob Backlund for sure. 3:50 to go in this fourth quarter. Nets have an imaginary 1-point lead.
Imagine.
OG Anunoby out the Hart. Hart out on the right side. This starting 5 for the Knicks is absolutely exhausted, and that is going to be tipped out of bounds. That's going to be Knicks basketball.
Let's just hold on for this win so we can get this 3-day rest.
The Knicks barely want to get to vacation mode after this game.
Oh my God,
Brunson
OG.
gets the ball back. Brunson loses it. Brunson loses it again. Throws it up. No good. Rebound by Claxton. Great defense by the Nets. Keon Johnson will bring the ball up. Keon gets over the screen. Keon. And that's going to be a foul. Oh, no, that's going to be another timeout for the Knicks. Excuse me, for the Nets.
Dude, what I tell you about with OG's hands, man, I don't know what these dudes be going, bro. I don't know, bro.
Dude, he's point blank at the basket. What are you talking about? I'd rather him get up with those lazy legs and try to dunk it at that point.
He's strong. You gotta be strong with that rock. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I'm like, that is a fact. I feel like the Knicks, they have moments to seize opportunities, and sometimes it could just go completely left for them.
We've been on 87 for like what? For like
they've
5
been on
minutes?
87 for about like at least 4 minutes. This has got to be a 3 or 4 minute scoring drought to a team that has no business nowhere near 19 wins on the season, bro. Like,
and you got about 6 fresh bodies sitting on the bench. Don't want to put the fresh bodies in, acting like he ain't got bodies out there, bro.
I tell you, this is the Tom Thibodeau way.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, you watch OKC, Houston, Detroit. These teams they're playing everybody on their bench. They don't care because they know what it is about, bro. They know what it is about. Got to give your starters a breather, bro, so they can finish out the game and get that dub.
He said, "If y'all win, I'll be on Breezy's panel taking my L's. Ain't no need to take the L. You could take the L from the sideline."
He said he going because Breezy going right out because Breezy be on right after the
Breezy gonna come on right like maybe like a good 20 minutes right after the game, and then he's gonna call upon me. Yo, Leaf, you called the game, man. They'll tell us what happened out there. Like I was out there on the court. CJ is gonna inbound. CJ gets it in the D-Lo. D-Lo in midcourt. D-Lo gets over the head screen. D-Lo over another screen. D-Lo kicks it out to CJ, and a great defense, and stolen by OG. OG is the only player with energy on the Knicks. 3:10 remaining. Brunson has the ball. Brunson looking. Brunson picks up his dribble out to Towns, who has a mismatch jump hook in the lane, and takes the lead. 89-88. Towns helps the Knicks get a 1-point lead. Just under 3 minutes remaining. This game looks like it's going to come down to the wire just because it's on TV.
Of course.
D-Lo in midcourt. D-Lo has Brunson on him. D-Lo gets around the screen. D-Lo down the lane, and he is fouled, and that's going to be on Towns, and Towns can't believe it.
Towns can't believe it.
Oh shit!
What is it? I swear, D'Lo is the only person that dribbles the basketball and knows how to do the rip through foul move while he's dribbling.
On NYG, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good, man? How y'all doing?
He was looking for you earlier.
Man.
He been looking for you, but
I was looking for you, man.
I was working, man, but
I know.
I'm here now. You already know.
Yeah, man. D'Lo ties the game at 89. 2:35 remaining in this fourth quarter. We are tied in this fourth. D'Lo has a chance to take the lead for the Nets. D'Lo makes both. Gives the Nets a 1-point lead, 90-89. The Nets have made 17 out of 23 free throws tonight. The Knicks haven't gotten to the free throw line 15 times tonight. Brunson.
They don't want us there.
Y'all don't want to be there. Y'all too tired to be there.
Not with all those fouls.
Y'all don't want to be there. Brunson makes Brunson hits the jump shot and takes the lead. 11 points for Brunson. D'Lo sees the double. D'Lo gets over the screen. D'Lo bounce pass to Claxton. Claxton runs down the lane, shoots up whatever that was. No good. Rebound by Hart. Hart with a pass out to Brunson out on the break. Layup is good. Brunson might have tweaked his knee. Brunson is limping up the court. 93-90. Nets down by 3. 147 remaining in this fourth. Keon Johnson with the crossover. Loses the ball, lays it up, and he is fouled by OG, and he will go to the free throw line. The Nets
Yeah.
are
Brunson
trying to
ain't
go
coming
to.
out. He ain't coming out.
The Nets are trying to go to the. Oh yeah. That's a neat. Oh yeah. I seen it. I seen it.
He telling Tibbs, yo, bro, what's
I
up?
seen it. I seen it. His knee collided with Keon's knee. That's what it was. Right on the side of it, and it looked like it bent a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
He said he did that on purpose. No, he didn't. Get out of here. 91 to 93. Keon makes the first free throw. Nets trail by 2. 141 left in this game. 93 to 91.
Brunson said you ain't see that.
And Barclays.
Not at all.
Keon Johnson makes both. Cuts the lead to 1. Inbound to Brunson. Brunson is hobbling up the court, and you can see it.
He ain't coming out.
Left.
He's not
He
coming out.
always limping or something, man.
Brunson over the screen.
Yeah.
Brunson tries that same step back and hits. 95 to 92.
He be getting fucked up by these guys on their court, man.
That's trailing by 3. Yeah, he be messing himself up, man. D-Lo.
Heard up.
Nah,
D-Lo. Rolls out. Back out to D-Lo. D-Lo fires a long 3. No good. Rebound by Brunson.
About time, OG. God damn, dude.
95 to 92. Hart dumps it down to OG, who slams it home.
Man, come on.
97 to 92. Timeout. Jordy Fernandez. 57.8 seconds remaining. Nets trail by 5.
That
about time he wasn't dragging that leg. He dunked it.
I'm telling you, D-Lo, bro.
He said he dragging.
Yeah, but come on, you see how he bounced on that? That's how he always supposed to bounce.
Yeah, but you see how he run up and down the court. I told you that dude ran like a grandmom right now.
What kind of shot did D'Angelo Russell?
He tried to get a foul. He tried to get fouled on that 3-point.
I don't care.
D-Lo tried to foul bait on that.
What are you trying to do that
tried
for?
to sell a foul. That was no foul.
What are you trying to get a foul for on a 3-pointer at that point in the game? Come on, bro.
I think D-Lo's whole makeup is to try to get a foul, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He's from the LA area. He's acting. He's always acting on the floor.
I mean, look how he dribbled, bro. Every time he dribbled, it looked like he doing the rip dude move to try to get a foul chopped across the arms. All the time.
Talented dude. It's very talented.
The only time he don't do it is when he wide open and he shoot the 3.
Get him out of here.
But to me, he don't offer himself to the game like that no more. He done got Hollywood.
He don't offer nothing. Got paid.
He got paid. It's like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, y'all don't realize Ben Simmons is a freak of nature, talent, athletic wise, for his height and everything. He got paid early.
He ain't got no heart.
Exactly.
He don't know how to. He don't know how to really.
Game.
No heart.
We are back to the game. 39, 36, 38, 34, 38. Those are the minutes played by the New York Knicks starters tonight. Mm-hmm. Cam Johnson will inbound. Gets it into Claxton.
Oh, God.
Claxton gets it out to D-Lo. D-Lo over the screen. D-Lo fires and hits. Cuts the lead to 2. 97 to 95. Nets trail. 51.1 seconds remaining. Hart looking. Gets it into OG. OG. Looking. OG dribbles it up the court. Dribbles it over the half-court line.
We gotta go.
OG. He's going to dribble some clock out. Out to Brunson. Brunson has 11 to shoot. And that's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be Knicks basketball. 9 on the shot clock. D-Lo with a hell of a shot to cut the lead to 2.
Yep. That's what I'm telling you. When D-Lo play, he could play. He just on bullshit time most of the time.
A lot of times. 9 on the shot clock. Brunson will inbound. 97 to 95, 2-point game. Timeout by Tom Thibodeau. 97 to 95, 36.4 left in the game, 9 on the shot clock. Knicks will have possession out on the side when we come back.
They'll fuck it up.
D-
Nine
but
seconds
D-
on a 9 seconds on a ticker. They'll do something stupid and just heave up a three.
D'Lo bombed out in LA, man. They want him so going off that team
They
for the
did.
Lakers.
Because he plays sparingly. He would have games where he'd
Rightfully
be like,
so.
"Oh, you know what I mean? Come in, play great," and then then other games he'd be non-existent,
I
just
mean,
out
when you
there.
when you when you playing alongside of a team with LeBron James on it, ain't no real room for error, bro. Like you gonna get beat
Right.
up in the media if there's no real consistency. One of the things I could say about Anthony Davis is that there's been most of the times when he's been on the court, there's been a consistent level of play. At least on the defensive end, bro. Like 'cause defensively, like they really as a team, they really suck. But the one thing I could say about Anthony Davis has been some consistent level of play. We are back to the game. Knicks will inbound out on the sideline. Brunson with 11 points on 15 shots tonight. 97 to 95. 97 to 95. Brunson has 6 points in this quarter, 3 for 5 shooting after struggling in the first 3 quarters. 36.4 seconds remaining
hmm
in this game. 9 to shoot on the shot clock. Brunson will inbound. Has Keon Johnson in front of him. Brunson will inbound. Looking.
That's a
Gets it into
foul.
Towns. Down to Brunson. Brunson floats it up. No good. Rebound by Tucson. Out to CJ. 25 on the clock. CJ spins, and I believe that's going to be a timeout. That's going to be another time. I don't know how many damn timeouts we got, bro. We must have called like 5, 6 of them hoes this damn quarter.
I think they both got
23,
to restart.
23 seconds left on the clock. 2-point game. We will come right back. This game is definitely coming down to the wire. For what reason, I don't know.
Nick fans is sweating right
Nah,
now.
that's not
Nah,
even
Knicks fans
sweating,
is
dude.
sweating.
Shit, y'all getting the calls y'all need. Come on, that was definitely
Nah.
bumped on that. Shit, if
Oh,
D'Lo
don't
could get a
blame it on the
sweep,
refs.
hey, come on. If D'Lo could get a sweeping call on Towns, like
Don't blame it
bullshit.
on the refs. The
Let's
Brooklyn
get
Nets
I
out
have
of
mean,
had
here.
no calls all
D,
year long.
y'all been playing lazy all night. I mean,
I
like
see it. I'm not going. I ain't going to even hold you that. You listen.
I
It
think
is
that
what it is.
I think everything that had happened, bro, like was just based on y'all just being out there and just Tom Thibodeau leaving y'all for dead.
Saying like this,
Like
there's no way the Nets shoot 25 free throws, Knicks only shoot 12 free throws. Come on,
Exactly.
bro.
There's
That's
no.
I
There's
mean,
no.
I mean,
The face that in
It's gonna
itself, y'all should
favor.
look at that.
I mean, but
Gonna favor
Towns and
one team or
Brunson
the
can
yeah.
knock you
other.
If
out the foul.
you saying that from first hindsight, from first perspective, yeah, of course, there's no way that's supposed to be happening. But if you
There's
watch
no
the
way.
but if you watch the game like we did, you realize
You
that
didn't watch it again. You know what's going on. Them dudes is getting fouled. And I'm back to Greg, and they look like a McNugget.
Yo, he definitely. Yo, stop it,
said
though.
he
He's
looked like a
he's
McNugget.
trying.
He said he looked like a human
Wow.
McNugget.
Wow. That is
97 to
so
97 to 95. 23 seconds remaining. 16 on the shot clock. Nets will inbound.
Yeah, I think it was Shador. His jacket for his dad.
Something like that, man. D'Lo will inbound and out on the sideline. Brunson is on the bench for this possession. The Knicks actually brung in somebody else.
Yeah,
D'Lo
right. For
looking
defense.
for defense. Yeah, D'Lo gets it in. Gets it in. D'Lo has
Rebound.
pressures in front of him. Out to CJ.
Thank
CJ
you.
fires a three. No good. Rebound by Hart, and he calls a timeout just in the nick of time off that stop.
Jesus, Lord have
CJ had a
mercy.
good. CJ had a good look at it, but couldn't get it to fall.
Josh Hart.
Look where he came from, S.
Oh, I know.
The top of the key. Look where Mikal Bridges is. Look where Mikal Bridges.
and an OVW
Closer to the
for
ball, and
rebound.
was nowhere near the ball.
That's why he always
Nowhere
did
near
that.
the
That's
fucking
why
ball.
Hart
Oh, he
and
running
Towns
from
get
the
all the
ball?
rebounds to
Yo,
get the
that
rebound.
dude don't know how to find a rebound in his life. Yo, this dude ran from the top of the key, from the 3-point line, all the way down to get a rebound. Out of control.
I think Knicks fans need to accept the fact, bro, that we have pulled off a robbery early in the season. So
Holy shit.
I almost went out, but he stayed in.
That's retarded, dude. This dude don't know how to go for a rebound to save his life.
this is why Josh Hart
Damn.
is in the game, bro. Like, so go get the damn
No,
ball.
Unreal.
but he said that. But between Mikel and OG, they don't get enough rebounds. That's part of the problem. They don't
Hell
get enough
no,
rebounds.
man.
It's
1-2
only
rebounds a
Towns and
game
Hart. Towns and
for
Hart get
40
y'all
a
ain't got
40-minute game. 2 rebounds. Stop.
Right,
Come
that's
on,
what I'm
dude.
saying. And then people be trying
Stop
to make
it.
excuses like, bro, a rebound ain't nothing. Just go for the ball. That's all you got to do. Go get the ball.
Fucking ball half of the time shit come his way. He can just grab it out of the air.
Got Josh Hart out there trying to be Charles Oakley and shit.
Josh Hart be getting that dude get like 16 rebounds a game, man.
I ain't gonna lie, Josh Hart, bro, hustle machine, bro. Like,
yo, he's like a magnet to the ball.
He got to be Charles Oakley.
But that's what
Josh Hart is a hustle machine, and it's part of the reason why the 5 individuals that you see in the white jerseys 5 years from now, they're gonna be all playing 15 minutes or less. Inbound by Mikel. Gets it in the Hart. Hart will dribble it out on the half court. Nets is waiting to foul for some reason, and they finally do.
He said they're waiting to foul. They don't want to
Yeah,
foul immediately.
I had no idea why he was. He was just running around with him. So,
running
dude.
around, and then the Nets realized that they didn't know what to do in this situation, so they just realized that you know what, let's just dribble it out. We lost the game.
Hart really wanted to give that ball to Brunson, but Brunson couldn't even move and stuff like that. Man, he was like circling around, like, "Come get the ball."
Mikel will inbound. Mikel looking, gets it into Brunson, and then they have to foul again. And they will foul again. Of course, Brunson is putting on some acting job, and he's going to get fouled.
Nowadays. That's the only way to get a good call out of this motherfucking game.
Stop it. Stop it. Average 27 and 7. Ain't no need for him to put on no damn acting job.
You gotta act like you getting you gotta be like clubbed out there and shit.
Man, come on.
That's a microcosm right there. The Nets had like
Knicks is trying to put on a damn Broadway show, man, with these damn
sure you
fabricated. Oh, I got fouls. Get out of here. 97-95. Brunson at the free throw line. Brunson makes the first 3-point game. Of course, Spike Lee has a front row seat to in the building, always co-signing for some reason. 98-95, 7 seconds to go in this game. Brunson is at the free throw line trying to close this game out. Towns will come out.
Just like I told YG, you know this is a home game for the Knicks.
So you should have been
so disrespectful.
Yo, Knicks, he knows that Knicks fans take over.
Play in Manhattan, bro.
Knicks fans take over.
Oh my God.
Knicks fans
for all of the buildings that the Knicks take over, man, it still don't result to nothing, bro. Like, I don't know.
Well, it resulted in this win, so we'll take this.
It resulted in the win because we out here tanking. We gave y'all the win, 99-95. Final score, 99-95. The Nets fall by 4. They fall to their 4th straight game, which is what a lot of Nets fans wanted. Appreciate everybody on the call. Appreciate my man NYG, aka Unpopular Opinion Sports, on the call. Of course, S God, of course, Man-Cave Sports, and of course, my man D Home, and of course everybody at the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Man, appreciate everybody that has watched live. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons on all channels and all platforms. Of course, my youtube.com/@Lee4788. Of course, on Twitter as well. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, subscribe button on the Man-Cave on youtube.com, and make sure y'all hit the like, share, subscribe button on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Great game tonight, man. Right here is the only live game on TNT that we had. Man-Cave, this is definitely your spot of the channel, man. You take it away, my brother. I appreciate it, of course.
Thanks as always, Leaf Diggy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go subscribe to Leaf Diggy as well as Unpopular Opinion Sports NYG, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. You guys already know, man. Like I said, this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. Once again, the final score, Knicks 99, Nets 95. I'll give you the final stats, and then we will get up out of here, man. You know, final stats for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges finishes with 10 points in his homecoming, 10 points and 1 rebound and 2 assists.
Homecoming. This ain't his home.
Crazy.
His home.
One.
Yeah,
Yo,
this
did
ain't
you
his
say
home.
one rebound?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
Wow.
a lot of these
stats,
subs.
please?
Yo, one
A lot of these
rebound.
subs is crazy. The homecoming of Mikal
bro.
Bridges. That's like,
Hey, this is his
the,
home.
what is he coming home to?
To the
The
Barclays
homecoming?
Yo.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
The Barclays Center's homecoming. Mikal Bridges finished with 10 points, 1 rebound. OG Anunoby had 20 points, 4 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, another double-double, 25 points, 16 rebounds. Jalen Brunson finishes with 17 points. Josh Hart finishes with 7 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, almost short of a triple-double. All right, off the bench for the Knicks, only played 4 players off the bench. Played Precious Achiuwa finishes with 11 points, 4 rebounds. Cameron Payne, 2 points. Deuce McBride with 7 points. And Knicks overall shooting 40 of 87 for 46%. 3-point shooting, there was 8 of 28 for 29%. Free throw shooting, only 11 of 14 for 79%. NBA got to do an investigation into that, but there's more. We'll talk about more about that later. Knicks finished with 42 rebounds, 29 assists, and 10 turnovers. For the home team, Brooklyn Nets, Noah Clowney finishes with 10.6 rebounds. Cameron Johnson with 16 points. Nick Claxton finishes with 8 points and 12 boards. D'Angelo Russell, the high man, with 23 points and 10 assists and had a double-double. Keon Johnson finishes with 7 points. Jalen Wilson off the bench with 3 points. Tosan with 5 points. Day'Ron Sharp with 10 points off the bench, as well as Tyrese Martin with 13 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Nets, 32 of 86 for 37%. 3-point shots, 12 of 40 for 30%. But Nets made up for it at the free throw line, 19 of 25 for 76%. Nets finished with 47 rebounds, 21 assists, and 16 turnovers in the game. Also, some other final scores in the NBA. Portland beats Miami 116-107. Toronto beats Orlando 109-93. And game just starting, Philadelphia and Denver, Sixers up 2-0 early first quarter. And the 10:30 game would be the Wizards at the LA Lakers to finish off the night in the NBA. Any final words?
Got 6 wins.
Yo, the Wizards.
The Wizards. We not catching them, bro. Like it's over with for that.
They 6-35.
The Wizards. The Wizards. They had a month where they didn't win a game, bro. Like so, I mean, they out here. They all in on the no limit tank, bro. Like it is what it is. Like,
do you think the Nets end up with a top 3 pick, Leaf?
I know the Nets end up with a top 3 pick.
But you know what? Like I said, like I told Leaf earlier, I mean, even if you finish, let's say you finish like you got the 9th pick. Like I said, by the time they do the lottery, you might get all the way to number 1 or 2 or 3. It happens. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only good thing about the NBA lottery. You
that is
like
the
14, you know what I'm saying? So
but don't they got multiple picks in the first round, don't they?
We got the picks. We got 4 picks in this first round, but only one of them. Yeah, but only one of them is going to be a lottery. So I mean, and that's going to be our pick. So once the other ones are protected. So once we finish under 19 wins, under 19 or 20 something wins, 24 wins, bro, we should be good. And we would. You said what?
How many wins we got now? 12.
We got 14. We got 14. Yeah. I don't really see us doing no damage.
We winning more than 4 games, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna pull out more than that.
Yeah, because
as you should.
Games. Right.
I got us
10 more games.
I got us winning. I got us winning 22. I got what we have 14 wins. I got us winning 8 more games the rest of the season.
I'm gonna tell you
like 24, 25
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you right now. Ben Simmons is coming back and he's gonna go on a tear because he's trying to get a contract.
Playing.
He's trying to get a
Stop
contract.
it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Stop
He
it!
don't
Stop
care
it!
about that thing,
Stop
dog.
it!
You out of
Stop
pocket,
it! Stop!
Steve.
Stop it!
Don't care about
Stop
that
it!
thing,
Stop it!
dog.
Stop it! No, he ain't. He ain't trying to get no. He ain't trying to get no more money, bro. Stop it! Stop
He's
it!
trying to get paid,
Stop
bro.
it! Stop it! Stop it! He gonna get vet minimum, bro. Like it whatever vet minimum is.
Yeah,
He probably gonna get a.
Yeah, he is.
He gonna be out the
I really
league.
don't want him to get another contract in this league, but
I don't think
Boston.
he's gonna be in the league.
Nah,
he'll be out of the
Boston want him.
league.
Boston want him next year. They're gonna sign him to like three mil or something like that. $3 million a year, but he ain't gonna never see
the
another.
league minimum. I think they got to at least pay him 5 because he's been in the league that long.
Well, listen, Russ is getting 3. Russ is getting $3 million a year.
I thought he was cut from his other contract. That's why.
Russ is getting $3 million a year, and he's getting prime time minutes. So, like, I mean, for the Nuggets. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, the league is just, I don't know. The league is the league.
Well, Ben's going to say he can't feed his family with $3 million, so he's going to want more money.
What about that? What about that 40? What about that 40? What about that 40 million you just got from us, huh? Whatever happened to that?
Yo, I told my boys like, man, Ben might opt out of that 40 million so he can get more. He said that nigga ain't opting out. That motherfucker know he ain't getting no more payday.
Yeah, he know he ain't getting that. He know he ain't getting no more. He ain't opting out of no damn 40 mil.
The first hour, they's like, you got to opt in your contract. That dude was like, yo, within a second, he opted in that mode.
He opted in that in 5 seconds, bro. Like he was just like,
who gonna sign Ben Simmons? Come on, now.
Yeah, ain't
this dude plays with no effort. Like
dude don't want to go to the free throw line.
He's gonna get signed for a roster. He's gonna get signed to fill a roster spot, like at the back of the bench.
What good is he?
He good off the bench for the 10 minutes, bro. That's about it.
What I'm telling you. If I was a Knicks fan, I wouldn't mind him coming just to come off the bench and be a big power forward, a big
from us. Please take him.
We already robbed y'all. We already robbed y'all for 5 picks with Mikel, bro.
I hear you, yo. I thought that was a good steal. He was coming to show something different. But he hasn't shown nothing on.
NYG, if y'all want to do it, y'all want to.
People, Mikel was a burger, bro. Like,
listen, trade him. Trade Ben to us, man, and just give us 2 first-round picks, so we can take.
Trade Ben to y'all and give y'all first-round picks.
What 2 first-round picks?
Nothing.
No rice,
no chicken, no lo mein, no champagne, no nothing.
40 million. No, listen, we'll take on the remainder of the contract.
We got everything we wanted out of y'all, bro. Thanks for the picks, bro. Come back in another 20 years, bro. Like
I told you, our picks are gonna be second-round picks, man. So it don't matter to us. They're gonna be second-round picks. So all
right. That team gonna be broken apart, man. Before them picks get to second round, bro. That team gonna be broken down, bro. Like I already know.
Some of them picks that y'all got from us was from other teams too. So
I give it midway.
Those were throwaways.
Yeah. I think it was some other
midway next season. Y'all gonna fire Tom Thibodeau, and that's gonna be the end of y'all reign.
The end of our reign. Yo,
that's definitely gonna be the end of that reign. Towns and Brunson gonna break down real soon, bro. I'll give him another 2-3 years at this level.
Well, if you
fight Brunson play, he gonna get injured a lot. So.
Well, if you
broken down,
that means the next coach gonna come in and play the bench. So then you ain't gotta worry about guys running into the ground.
They gonna finally come in and play the youngins, bro. Meanwhile, the starters gonna be broken up.
Worry about them picks that we about to get from y'all.
Exactly.
They're gonna be second-round picks. You could be happy.
No, they not.
Second-round picks. They're gonna be top first-round picks.
They're gonna be like
lottery.
29-30.
I guarantee you, 3 of them picks that y'all gave us gonna be lottery picks.
Nah, this ain't the old Knicks. The old Knicks, those would have been lottery picks. Those would have been lottery picks.
They're gonna all be lottery picks.
Hey, D, everybody getting tired of them. A year from now,
I'm waiting for them to turn into lottery picks. I don't know what it is about Knicks fans. They think they're gonna be competing for a while, for years to come. No, they are not, bro. Y'all got rid of youth. Y'all trying to win now. That's what y'all trying to do.
Bro, y'all gonna be saying a couple of years gonna be like, man, these picks ain't shit, man. They like 31, 29, 30. What are we gonna do with these, man? Come on.
Well, for the next 3 or 4 years, we should be good. Then by that time, that's when y'all should be catching
They
up
know that. They know
and
that.
putting your team together.
I'll give y'all another year and a half, man, before this roster start to break
Listen. They
down.
already know that. Whatever makes them sleep in at night, they already know
Right,
that
that's
stuff,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
Down in their
So
heart.
y'all just gonna be calling yourself net fans because that's all you're gonna be like. Well, we got another season where they back in action because they ain't gonna do shit. But yeah, y'all be watching the Knicks games, seeing what they're not gonna do or see how
I don't
far they're
even.
gonna
This is the
take
first
it.
Knick game I watched all season. I don't watch the Knicks.
You
Come
watched the
on, bro.
net game, dude. You
Come
watched the
on, bro.
Knicks beat the Nets. That's what you just watched.
No,
So of course.
I watched the Nets give y'all the game, bro. Like y'all won because we
Well, listen.
allowed y'all to win.
Well, look, as the refs passed the scorers table collecting their
The
checks
refs.
for
Come
helping
on,
y'all with the
Now it's
game.
the refs. Like
They
the
talking
refs.
about the refs
Yo,
and they
Talking about
won
we
the
was
game.
bro. The refs was giving us fouls, bro.
25 free throws.
The refs
25
was
free
giving
throws
us
for
fouls,
who?
bro. We was down the whole game. You need to blame,
Talking
25
about
free throws for
bro. You
who?
need to hold up. You need to blame Vegas, bro. Like that's who your
you
enemy
talking
is.
about the
Blame
refs.
Vegas for that.
No,
You talking about the
Because if
25
refs.
this
free
game, if
Won
throws.
the
this game
Come
game.
wasn't on
on.
TV, bro, you know we wouldn't have got no 25 free throws, bro.
Y'all shouldn't have got 25 free throws. Is
TNT
right.
on TNT.
There's no way.
If
There's
this
no
game wasn't
way.
on TNT, bro, you know we wouldn't have got no 25 free throws. That was Vegas, bro. That's all that
Yeah,
was.
y'all don't have a near all-star on that team to say y'all should have got 25 free throws.
Our
Listen,
all-star's
Nobody's
hurt.
close to being
Our
an
all-star's
all-star on your
hurt.
team.
Cam Thomas is an all-star.
Okay, but he's not on the
Right.
court.
Well,
He's
hurt.
not on the
That was
court.
told. Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
saying,
we got
25
guys
free
that-
throws with the Cam Thomas sitting on the bench.
And a
listen.
non-all-star team.
We
A non-all-star.
we all know why
quickly.
this happened.
Yeah, a non-all-star team. Y'all lost by.
We
Y'all
won
only
by
beat us by
4.
4.
Yeah, we
And,
won by
Thanks to
four.
the refs. Yes, you got it right.
Check it out. You are complaining about the refs, and you won the game.
No, I'm complaining
see what
that
I'm
they
saying?
gave you guys 25 free throws for who?
Because you were fouling. That's why they
That's exactly what you was doing. Y'all was fouling, bro.
What y'all do?
I'm trying to figure out.
They didn't give us 25 free throws for nothing. They gonna give a garbage team 25 free throws for nothing.
That's my exact
Y'all was
point. That
fouling.
is my exact point. Thank you for saying that. See, I wasn't even trying to be disrespectful. I was trying to give you your just due.
CD, bro. Like, hold on, wait. I gotta ask this, bro. What under 500 team, bro, this late in the season gets 25 free throws, bro, against a team that's clearly competing? That's supposed to be top 4 in the East. That doesn't happen. Y'all were fouling.
I can tell you 3 plays.
25 free throws.
3 plays where Carl went down the lane and got totally hacked and got no calls.
They don't. Like I said,
3 plays.
Come on, so where was the call?
3 plays out of a 3 plays out of a 4
Dude, not
game,
even.
bro.
I'm just giving you. I'm giving you clear cut high panda chop you up type fouls. Like,
no,
and no
y'all
calls.
wasn't getting. No, that's not what happened. Y'all would have got to the free throw line a bunch of times. I can remember a bunch of times when y'all played.
They just
I can remember games last year where y'all played us and y'all got damn near double the free throws we got tonight. So it don't
as
even
we
matter.
should. We had 3.
What do you mean as y'all should, bro? We a
had 2
garbage
all-stars on that team.
No, but what he's saying is like we drive to the basket.
Right.
Say we drive to the basket line, you do get fouled.
Brunson drives all the time.
Threes all the time. Then I can understand that. If you
He drives to the basket and then does a step back fadeaway, bro. That's not driving.
And is bumped and fouled.
It ain't
That's the whole
bump,
point
bro.
of it.
9 times out of 10, he's pushing off. He's pushing it, bro. Everybody knows, bro. It's not a secret why he averages 27 and 7, bro.
I'm not even.
He's a push-off merchant.
Y'all just watched D'Lo do a bullshit swipe through in the lane. Got the ball knocked away and faked like he got murdered and went to the free throw line. Come on now.
No. But what I've seen, like I said, I've seen today's basketball. A lot of guys are extending their arms and pushing off, and they just letting that. That's not how you play basketball. Those are
offensive foul. A clear offensive foul went to fucking Tucson for fucking nothing. Like, come on, dude. Like, straighten this
Okay,
shit.
one
But
foul, bro. Like you talk about one foul, one foul in a 48-minute
Right.
Clear
game.
Come
foul.
on, bro.
Clear
One
foul,
foul in
right?
a 48-minute game. Okay, all right,
Oh my
fine, you got
god.
me.
But you know, like I
But
said, but you know what? I see a lot of guys.
none of that pales into comparison. All of that the shit that y'all get on a nightly basis. We
I
got
wish.
25 free throws for the first time because we had a TV game.
He said because they got a TV game.
Exactly. That's
No,
what
but
it was.
no,
That
but
they
we
gave you a gift of 25 free throws. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what
They
they
gave
did
us a
for a
gift of
TV
25.
game.
So
Bad
okay, so
excuse.
For who?
they
And
quote
I'm still
unquote
thinking for who? Who was
they
on the
quote
team
unquote
that needed
they quote
25 free throws?
unquote they quote unquote gave a tanking team 25 free throws, bro. Like
because
and then we still tanked like we were supposed to.
yep. You said y'all know the assignment. He said they knew the assignment.
Well,
Yeah, we knew the assignment, bro. They gave
D'Lo
us
just threw up the right shot at the right time to
no,
put it even closer.
no, y'all fouled, bro. Like that's what it was. They gave us the free
Yeah.
throws. The free throws paled in comparison. We still didn't get a lead on the free throws, but a 1-point lead. And
See,
we clearly
what
didn't want to win that game, bro. We gave y'all that game because y'all won that game because we allowed y'all to win that game. That's
Wow.
why.
you're
Wow.
allowed, bro. You ain't
I
allowed to
keep
do
Oh,
telling
nothing,
y'all, bro.
man.
let's go.
I keep trying to explain to Knicks fans all the time. The Knicks' absolute best doesn't even pale into comparison to the Nets' absolute worst. It doesn't. Y'all won that game because we allowed y'all to win that
Hey,
game.
leaf. Yo, come off the meds, man. Come on,
I'm
bro.
telling you,
This dude
dude.
is on something right now. He on
He's
some
spitting
crack or
facts,
something
bro.
like
He's
The
that.
ref,
spitting
the
That
ref.
ain't
facts.
no
Thank you
fact.
for the extra
This ain't
spitting.
meds.
You know
This
that
is
stuff ain't no
He's
it's
fact.
spitting
clear as
facts,
day,
bro.
bruh. If we
I'm
wanted to
telling you,
compete,
dude.
if we wanted
He's
to
spitting
compete, we
facts.
put people on the court to compete, and the 25 free throws would actually lead to a win. When did y'all ever win a game where a team outshot y'all 25-12 from the free throw line and y'all won?
Bro,
Y'all
bro,
never seen it.
bro. Let me tell you something. That's what we've been talking about all season long, bro. We've been getting
Right.
out like teams going to the free throw line more than us, and
More.
we get
More.
fouled more than they get fouled. And I'm just like, yo, you know what? I just
Poor
like this.
Knicks
Come on,
fans.
bro. Like,
Oh
come on,
man.
bro. It is
Oh,
what it
so
is, yo.
We just came from another game where Towns was just getting beat up, and
Yeah,
still
but
was no
they do
calls.
it all the time.
gonna
But like
get
I
the
So
said, man.
so
calls.
But
he,
and you know what though?
y'all saying this like Towns is throwing moves in the lane when we
No,
all
no,
know
no,
he's
no.
line drive trying to run somebody over, bro. Like, come
Come
No,
on,
on,
but
he
man.
don't
but I'm
got
Come
no
on.
bag when
listen,
he drive.
listen,
This is
Why-
ridiculous.
listen. Yo, let me tell you something. Like, yo, you even said when we had Julius Randle, the referee gonna say, well, the reason why because
Never. They
you're stronger
never
than the
gave
other
that dude
players. That's some
fouls.
bullshit ass excuse not to
Right.
call a foul. You stronger than the
Never
other
gave
guy. I
that
don't want
dude
to hear that
fouls.
shit, bro. I
But
mean, come on, man.
Julius Randle ain't on the team no more.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just giving an
Exactly.
example. I'm
He's
giving an
just using
example.
it as example.
I'm saying when he was on the team and he was not getting no calls
So you
either. It's
saying
just
this an
like
agenda against the
it's an
Knicks?
agenda. It's been an agenda.
Come
It's been
on,
an
bro.
agenda, bro.
Stop playing.
He said
Bro,
it's an
like I said,
agenda against the
Yeah,
Knicks.
are you kidding me?
Oh my
it
Are
is.
you kidding
god.
me?
No, I'm not.
Are you
I'm not
kidding
kidding you.
me?
I'm not kidding you, bro. You can watch.
Come
Like I said,
on,
you can
man.
watch the
Are
game.
you
You can watch.
kidding me?
The agenda is on y'all
Come on.
team, bro. He's your head coach.
No,
He
no, no,
leaves
no,
y'all in
no,
the
no,
game to
no, no,
he leaves y'all, bro. Come on,
Come on,
y'all
Like I
man.
all
said, bro.
we
We
all
watch the
seen
game.
it.
Listen, we
He
watch the
leaves
game.
y'all in the
Listen,
game to
Yeah,
bleed
yeah,
out.
you can look
He
like you can
leaves
watch.
y'all
Like
in the game to bleed
listen,
out.
you
you can
Knicks
watch
fans are
your
better
team.
than this, man. You're better than this, man.
You can
Come on,
watch your
don't
team.
do this.
Like
Don't do this.
you can watch a team and you can see what game you can see it when you watch a team play all the time. You see that. It's like, come on, a foul is a foul and stuff. Like, if you're not gonna call, like I said, we Knicks fans, like, you ain't gonna call it. Don't call it for both teams. That's how we want it. That's how
Exactly.
we
That's
want
how
it.
we look
But
at it.
that's not
That's
the
how we
case, and
see
that's
it.
what
What's
pisses
the Knicks
players off.
record?
That's what. No, I'm not even talking about the record, but that's what pisses
No.
players off.
Let's talk about the record for a minute.
I mean, the Knicks are 29-16.
Yeah. They're in third
29 and
place.
16.
No,
They're in third place.
but what I'm saying
But
is,
you
you
not getting the calls though, right?
no. What I'm saying is, I'm saying no. I'm not saying we're not getting the calls like that. But what I'm saying is, those are like made baskets. But we talking about free throws. It's like you watch the game, you watch these like,
That's
come
all
on,
we
bro.
saying.
What is a foul? A foul is a foul. Is like, come on, man. You calling soft fouls, but you're not calling the rough fouls. If you're not gonna call the rough fouls, don't
If you
call the
want to
soft fouls.
complain about the refs,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
can
Don't know.
complain about it
And how
As
many
a
how
as a
many how
league.
many
No,
of
no,
these?
no,
Complain
no,
about
no.
it as a
Okay,
league.
all
Don't
right,
complain
all right,
about
all
it
right, all
in
right.
this
No.
like the
What I'm
Knicks.
saying,
Let's let's let's
what
let's
I'm
put
Harder
it.
saying is,
Like,
than the Knicks.
no,
I
what I'm
Nobody's
think
saying
we
harder
is,
nah,
than the
nah
Knicks.
we need to. I think we need to put a scale on this, bro. In terms of tonight, because y'all played a lot of sub 500 teams, and y'all beat a lot of sub 500 teams, bro. This is one of the reasons why y'all got one of the hardest schedules left in the league. Now y'all get to play teams that's actually worth something, and we all see what y'all look like. So out of all the teams that y'all played that remind you of us, that's completely in the dump, how many times did those teams
mind you,
outshoot
of
y'all
us.
from the free throw line? I don't recall the Wizards outshooting y'all from the free throw line. I don't recall Charlotte outshooting y'all from the free throw line. I don't recall Utah and all of these bottom feeder teams where we are at outshooting y'all from the free throw line. The one time it happens tonight, and it ends up in the Knicks win somehow, some way. Even with Tom Thibodeau allowing the
Listen.
starters to bleed out, somehow it's a problem.
I think, like I said, you just focusing on one game. We're talking about microcosm of the whole
Exactly.
season. We're not talking about one game in the season,
The
bro. That's what I'm
continuous of the nonsense is continues. That's
saying. Because
I'm just highlighting more this game because, like you said, your team is a subpar. It's not even they're the bottom of the barrel.
We
How are
are
they
in the
shooting? Listen,
shitter.
I know, but how are they shooting 25 free throws over a third
Well, they're
place
not supposed to
team?
shoot none. They just
No,
not supposed to get no
I'm
calls.
no, I'm
Right,
not
at
saying they're
all,
not
right?
supposed to,
That's
but
what y'all saying.
how are you looking at the spacing of how many free throws to what a team that drives to the basket is a huge disparity in the amount of free throws
Mm-mm,
for a third
Listen.
place team, for a team that has all stars on it. You telling me they shouldn't? I mean, I watch other games. Luca
You
gets
watch
touched a
this
little
game,
bit.
right?
He going to the free. I mean, other dudes you could barely hit them and they going to the free throw
What
line.
happened in this game though?
what happened in this
Brunson
game?
Guys actually got
on the
hit.
You know what
last
I'm saying?
play, Brunson was getting hit. They didn't call no foul. They was letting it go.
Okay, let
Brunson
me
on the
I'm
layup
talking about
where
from
the
the
dude
Nets
knocked into
standpoint.
his knee. He didn't get a call on that
wait a minute,
on
hold on.
that
Let me say
call.
this. And I'm not even complaining about the Nets. The Nets shot 43 pointers today. The Knicks only shot 28. You shot 40. You were more of a shooting team, a jump
Right,
shooting team. That's what we're
right,
talking about. When you shoot
Okay,
correct.
more, you're
man.
a jump shooting. No, jump shooting teams don't get to the free throw line more than teams that's
For who?
driving
How
Who's on
many
the
of them
team with
basketball.
fouls
That's
you?
was
what we're
how many of
saying.
them fouls was on jump
That's what we
shots?
say. What?
How many of them
How
fouls
many of
was
those
on jump
fouls
You,
is
you,
shots?
on
shoot,
jump shots?
you shooting wide open jump shots. I mean,
How
3-point
many of
shots.
those fouls were on jump shots? You talking about the jump
Yo,
shots?
No,
that,
no, I'm giving you an example. If you shoot more jump shots,
no. What
you shoot more
what
free
he's
throws.
trying to explain to
That's
you,
what I'm
if
trying.
you shooting
That's my
more jump
IQ.
shots,
You
how is it
shooting
the
you going to the
calls
free throw line
going
more than
your
the
way?
team.
So
That's what
in
we're
that
saying.
big
You play basketball, you
portion,
understand that.
right?
Like Sack and be saying on teams like the jump shooting teams, they don't go to the free throw line because they're shooting
Right.
jumpers. But if you drive into the basket
But we
line and you're
talking
not
about
getting
this
there,
game though,
that's what
bro.
I'm
How
talking about.
many
We are. That's
fouls?
what we referring
How many
to.
fouls were on jump shots? How many of those fouls were on jump shots?
Bro, you shot 40 jump shots. I mean 43
We
point
shot
shots,
40.
bro.
We shot 40.
You shot
Okay,
you
we.
shot you
Oh,
shot
oh,
more. So you're not driving
you
to
know
the
what?
basket.
I
You're
get
not
what
driving. That's what I'm saying.
I get what Cave is saying about the jump the 43s.
I get
It
it
shouldn't
too.
But
it shouldn't equivalate to 25 to
no.
25
But
free throws.
listen. It's not even that part. But what I'm saying
How
is
many
how
shots did they take
what I'm saying is like
total? How many shots did the Nets take
oh,
total?
I mean they took 87. I mean the Knicks took
No,
86.
the Knicks took 87.
The
How many did?
Nets took 86. They was 32 of
Okay,
86.
so they took 86. So 40 were threes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they took 25 shots, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So out of the 40,
No.
so
They
you
took
say
40 to 46 shots. They took 40 with threes, and the other 46 with shots.
Yeah.
Because
right.
they took
Right.
So
86.
Correct.
okay, okay. So
And then they
So
explained this
out of
so
also.
those 46 twos, bro, like that
they
led to 25 free throws.
25 free throws. That was it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like what, bro? Like correct me if I'm
25
wrong,
free
bro.
throws.
Like I've seen
Come on.
Okay.
players,
Let me
shoot 20 free throws, bro. So I
let
mean,
me say, no. I know, but let me say like
Hmm.
D'Angelo Russell has 7 free throws. He went to the free throw line 7 times, which ain't really like 11 to 12. But Jalen Brunson only goes to the free throw line 4 times.
Wow. Wow.
That's a Jalen Brunson problem.
No. Listen.
And you watched two plays down the stretch where they called no fouls on each of those plays where he was fouled.
Wait. D. Hold on. Let me say this. Jalen Brunson.
I gotta raise out. Let me charge my phone, fellas, man. Appreciate y'all.
For sure, yo.
No, but let me say this. Jalen Brunson drives to the basket a lot. He gets 4 free throws. Karl Anthony Towns gets 3 free throws in the whole game.
Wow.
3. Come on, bro. Come on now. You know
Come on, bro.
You know
that's nervous.
Bro. You know that's
yo. That's nervous.
How is that?
Yo, somebody got paid.
No. We're not saying it's
got paid.
No.
You won the game.
No.
NYG, yo, 3 free throws for Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
NYG, we're not saying it's the Nets' fault. It's the referees. Like, come on, bro. This is
the
a team
refs. I didn't say the Nets. I said the refs. I said the refs.
These players drive to the basket a lot. You can't just go to the free throw line 4 and 3 times. You drive to the basket a lot.
No, man, not like that, dude. That's crazy.
Now, if they are finesse play, they jump shooting all the time. Yeah, I can understand that. But they drive a lot to the basket. You can't tell me you drive a lot to the basket, get 4 free throws. Come on, bro.
For Towns?
I mean, come on.
Towns and Brunson alone should average at least 7 to 8 free throws at least a game.
I'm just saying, just like, yo, that's. I mean, that I'm not. Just
yo, between them, they didn't even get 7. They got 7 between them, 2 of them.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You can watch
somebody's at the strip club now, like slicing up ones or somebody.
Now, what we saying is like, if you're not gonna call fouls on physical plays, don't call fouls at all. Because the thing I hate is they call it on those soft fouls at the top.
And play the game.
That's BS, bro. It's like, don't call them fouls. If you're gonna let the players play, let the players play. That's all I'm saying. Let them play.
That's nervous, dude. All-stars. Brunson and Towns, all-stars. And they got 3 and 4 free throws between them. Like, yo, crazy.
I'm not even arguing, like I said.
Crazy.
Like I said, I'll do the same thing we play the good teams, and also I could look at calls and be like,
yo, exactly. And why shouldn't they get the same calls they get, though? That's how I look at it as well. Especially when they're fouls.
A foul's a foul. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I mean, yeah, granted, you can't call every single foul. I know that, but it's like, yo,
right.
I mean,
that's
like,
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But what I'm saying, in today's NBA, you can see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing like me and you talk about NYG when they're watching the Giants game. How they get calls for the other team, but they won't call for the Giants. That's BS. A call is a call. Make the call.
Correct.
That's all we're saying. But they do it in all sports. They do it in all sports.
But the Giants are a losing team.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It shouldn't matter, dude. The Nets is a losing team. They shot 25 free throws tonight. That's where I keep pointing out to y'all. Like, they're losing. Why? Why are they shooting 25 free throws? They're a losing team. Who's on their team?
That's like in football, like a pass interference. You know, obvious pass interference out in the open field, and tackles a dude down, and you not calling a pass interference could be like, oh, the Giants are a losing team. That's a pass interference, bro. It doesn't matter if they're losing team or not.
The Nets have been competitive, though.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say
I wouldn't say they didn't play competitive. They did. They played competitive tonight.
They've been competitive in all their games. You know what I mean?
But for 25 free throws to outshadow a third place team that they're all stars, the All-Star 2 didn't even have what D'Lo had as far as free throw shooting, and that's retarded. That's retarded.
I don't know, man.
That's retarded, dude. I'm telling you. That's retarded to me.
Shout out to
you can laugh about that, but you know it's a fact. There's no other way to not look at that. That's a true fact. How does D'Lo, the weakest player on the court, get 7 free throws, dude?
CE, Jack City. Thanks for tapping in, bro. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons. Mosley.
Yeah, crazy.
Here. NYG, Unpopular Opinion Sports, Daniel Berry Sports, RC, the Hawkeye, Neymar, Mosley. Thank you guys for tapping in. Until next time, man. We will see you guys. Like I said, Knicks will be off for the next 4 days, so that'll be a nice rest until like Saturday and stuff like that. So we'll see you guys next time, man. Make sure you hit that like subscribe button on the way out, man. Any final words? Also make sure you go subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports NYG, my brother, Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Peace.
Yo, blessing to you fellas, and yo, it's been good talking to y'all.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. To the watch along, the show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with